bro. You got it.
All right. Welcome to Everyday Beam Struggle. We do whatever the fuck we want to do.
7 out of 10 intro.
Yo, it would be more if. What is that noise? Is that courage?
I don't know. Who's pressing that? I don't know.
It's Lotus, bro.
That's 100% Lotus.
You can't prove that.
You have on record done it every episode so far. You are consistent.
Have I?
Yeah, you have every episode.
Every time I edit this shit, I'm like,
season,
what's that sound? I was like, hello?
We could win, maybe. Oh yeah.
I don't think
I want you guys to know.
Isn't that Eddie?
No.
With me starting this episode, I lost because of y'all. I'm blaming it on y'all.
Right, now I'm curious.
Pokemon Uniting the side. So hey, make sure you drop a like. I'm trying to. Can I farm, bro? Like, what's wrong with you? When are we ever going to be on the same tip, bro? Make sure y'all drop a like, bro. I sacrifice a lot for y'all.
We're on 2K, Afro?
What happened? 2K?
We're on 2K?
Nah. You know, Thunder, you should have jumped on this with me, bro. We did a video on this a long time ago, but you just acting brand new, bro. You said this was yuck. Where did this come from?
I kept playing the game after we did that video and hated every minute of it. Or if it's not with a group of people, I cannot do Unite anymore.
I'm right here, bro. I'm right here.
I'm already on 2K.
Why would you play this game? I just don't understand.
Okay, Belvin, do you fuck with MOBAs at all?
Yeah, I play League.
Okay, League would make you good at this game. This is the harder one, bro. This is the real MOBA.
You telling me?
You play.
You said now say that again, please.
You play League and Smite to get ready for Pokemon Unite, bro.
Okay, you're right.
That's
Why you said fuck me for? Like, I
Who?
thought we was chilling.
I didn't say fuck you.
I just don't think that's right.
You bring
You
Smite
took
into
shots
it.
at Smite.
No, I'm saying you play because look, this is the tiers, right? Unite, most complicated MOBA of all time.
Bro,
Then you got
bro,
League.
League-
Can I
no,
finish?
no, no, no.
Can I finish?
Revisionist
Afro-
history.
Can I?
Fuck,
Walked
no.
over to 2 people playing chess and said, all right, but have y'all heard of checkers?
Afro sends you back at it.
May I interest you in some tic-tac-toe? The men's game.
All right, but nah, I just fuck with Unite. It's like a guilty pleasure, bro. Like I
I
think
get you, bro.
when you're able to evolve your Pokemon midway, it just do something for me. It feel good, you know. You know what I mean?
21.
Right.
Who is quote hooping at the moment? Just curious.
I'm
Thunder
hopping
not
on.
here.
I'm hopping on,
hooping.
gang. My
Let's get it.
PS5 is not turning on though, so I got to figure out why that's happening.
You know, hooping and whooping are pretty close to each other. Like getting a whooping, bro. You seen that Jake Paul fight?
Yo, I caught.
What
I see what
a,
you did there.
what a transition.
Thank you, bro.
Oh,
Thank you,
you
bro.
know,
What a transition.
Listen,
What a
Thank you,
fucking
bro.
transition.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Good job, bro.
you media trained? Damn, that's pretty good.
A little bit. Hold on, Jamal. Don't reveal my secrets. Hold on.
He had to completely change the word whooping to whooping too. Just to
I thought he was about to
that
make like a
shit work.
Pokemon reference. I thought he was talking about like some
I didn't know
movers.
what the fuck that
Yeah.
nigga was doing.
Bro, I've been doing this, bro, since
You're that
Storm
guy.
4. We can get in the storm.
Still,
We can get in the other storm too. I can do other. I can do many
Easy with
tricks.
the segues. Easy with the segues.
All right, my fault. My fault. My
We're
fault.
here. All right.
Who watched the
I don't
fight?
know I don't know who
I thought he
caught
was
the
saying-
fight.
I
from the beginning.
watched the fight from the beginning to end.
Okay,
I did
'cause I
too.
kind of caught
I
midway
did
through.
not see it.
Fury was kind of piecing him up.
Yeah,
I mean,
he was honestly outside of the knockdown that Jake Paul had on Fury, like it's probably way more lopsided because I think the only reason it was even moderately close is because there was a knockdown. But like going through that entire fight, like Jake honestly looked super out of his league. Like
Just
for,
spamming overhead rights.
Yeah.
yeah,
Over
that-
and over
he really was.
Overheads,
that and command
Over and
grabs.
over
bro.
That
Bro,
is
he
command
was
grabs.
spamming command grabs crazy,
He
bro.
loved them grabs, bro.
He did, bro.
No, real
Yeah, he was
shit.
just
If
trying
it
to
were
catch
for
the
that,
breath.
if it were for that knockdown, that's literally like 6'2" Tommy Fury, in my opinion. Like,
Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't see it, but somebody said that knockdown looked more like he fell too.
Bro,
like,
nah,
like he tripped on his
well,
own
they-
feet.
they-
they,
they
showed
saying-
it.
They slow mode it. It didn't look like he slipped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
not to
definitely
me.
the impact of the hit that made him fall. Like he
Gotcha,
was
gotcha.
at an awkward stance, but like it was definitely the impact of the hit that.
I
that
can,
sent
I can
him
see
back.
why they give that a knockdown. It's still a pussy ass knockdown, if you ask me.
I agree.
He
It
Bro,
wasn't
can-
like a knockdown,
He
knockdown.
got right.
Can I
back up.
say-
Like,
I lost a lot of money because of Jake, bro. I'm just very sad.
Drake,
that's
Why
that's
would you
your
bet on
fault, bro.
Jake, bro?
That's
Why
your
would you
Bro,
do that?
fault,
because I've been a
That's
Jake
your
Pauler.
right.
I've won every single time, bro. I had
Why would you bet
to.
on the white man, gang. Like,
It wasn't that
It was-
deep,
it was
bro. It
too-
wasn't that
hold on,
deep.
hold on.
Hold on.
It was too
With that
white
said,
men
with that
fighting.
said, with that said,
If
You
there was
said
two
every
white
single-
men fighting.
hold on. You said every single time. How many times have you put money on Jake?
Every single time.
damn, you make your decision off another
back
man.
when he was fighting Deji and shit. too,
Yeah,
like, way
bro.
back
No.
then?
Okay, not the first one, but everyone after that. Bro, I be in Discords racking it up, bro. I be coming through with my rake, just getting in my winnings, bro. It was great. It was great. I had what'd you say?
I think you were right on betting on him every time except this one. To be honest, I think this one should have been.
Well, this is the first time he fought an actual boxer,
bro. But like, he got me in the Genjutsu,
he was
bro.
This is like a. I mean, I know he's like what 6-0 Tommy Fury, but he's like kind of like a newbie to boxing compared to like the long-term professional.
Yeah, he is not that good. Like,
he's not
that good yet.
People look at him and they're like, "Oh, he's related to Tyson Fury." He's not Tyson Fury. He's literally. And what is the relation? I know they're brothers, but like, is it fully biological or
they're like half brothers? I'm pretty sure. I thought that nigga was his son, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I did not know that.
I think they have the same dad.
Yeah, they do have the same dad, but they have like a 20-year gap between them. But I think they're half brothers.
Sorry,
but no, you're good. But yeah, I think I really think that like that fight was very, very obvious. And they wanted to make it a draw. I know they did. They wanted it to be a draw really fucking bad. And that knockdown, I got scared because I was like, oh bro. No.
I was like, nah, this is gonna be the reason. This is gonna be the
bro.
reason
Okay,
he wins.
But here's my thing. Can we really talk about this? Like, I think a villain in a sports event or in any type of events like that is good to have, right? No, like, you don't want Jake to win off of the fact to continue the lore, bro. Like what's up? Like, you really want to see him lose? What, bro?
I honestly, I didn't care. I was good either way because like if he won, then because I don't have like this animosity or a hate towards fucking Jake. Like, I don't care.
I do.
I don't care. He's annoying as fuck. He's annoying as fuck.
His WWE heel arc. He's not a good. He's just not a good person at all.
Yeah, okay, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're just watching boxing. Like, everybody's tuning into the event. Like, I feel like you got to just go off of the storylines at that point, right?
Bro, the most petty shit that I heard is apparently Jake. He has a rematch clause. So, like, if he lost, which he did, he can get a rematch. But if he would have won, Tommy Fury can't get a rematch.
Bro, what was crazier before the fight? They bet double or nothing of all the winnings. So Jake lost and got nothing out of it, bro.
Yeah. And Jake was I was like, damn, that's petty as fuck, but like risky. It was basically winner takes all and loser literally gets nothing, like no cut.
Yeah.
But you know what also sucks though? I'll entertain the whole like, storyline thing. What really sucks is that he didn't even get knocked out. Jake Paul just got outboxed. That was way worse.
Like, that was way worse.
That looks way, because if he gets knocked out, it's like, okay, it's like it's a highlight and people are gonna go crazy, but like you can come back from a KO.
I'd rather get outboxed and get laid on my ass. I'm not
not for Jake Paul, because Jake Paul still thinks I'm a real boxer. If you get knocked out, you can excuse that. Like, you have a yes.
Can you appear online?
Oh yeah, I got you.
I'm sorry.
But if you get knocked out, there's plenty of boxers that have gotten knocked out and come back. Whereas, like, if you get outboxed, there's no arguing that.
I would personally rather get outboxed than knocked out.
Yeah,
I would rather get knocked. I mean, outboxed, sure, but I'm saying, like, in Jake Paul's position,
niggas said knock me the fuck out.
You're not.
But if Jake Paul,
the meme, nah.
No,
but we're different. I'm not getting knocked out. I'm killing you, bro. Fuck that. I'm different. I'm not Jake Paul.
I refuse.
Everybody dying. But as far as like in this position, though, I feel like if you get outboxed like that because his whole point was like, yo, I'm a good boxer. Like, I'm not just a YouTuber. I can box. After today, you got outclassed by a novice fighter.
I mean, all right, but we say that, but like he did kind of held his own.
He did.
It was a good fight.
I'm gonna give him props where props due. Like, we're going up like someone like that caliber.
But the thing is, Tommy doesn't. There's no caliber though. He's not that good. Is my thing.
But the thing is, no. But the thing, listen, if he is like the welcome mat, I feel like he at least proves that he at least has room to grow.
Does Jake Paul not have more boxing experience than Fury?
Barely. Like, I wouldn't even call the people he fought experience.
No, because I guess the people. Well, I guess I can't say this for sure, but I'm pretty sure the people Fury fought before, because he was 6-0 going in. They were at least other novice boxers that he beat, right?
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like a fucking NBA basketball player and fucking whatever the fuck. It was actual.
Jake Paul was like fighting like lunch ladies and shit. Like, this is like.
I do think this was both of their hardest fights, though.
Yeah, it definitely was. It definitely
was both the hardest fights for sure. I 100% agree with that. But I think especially with the amount of like clinching and hugging going on, the fight was kind of like mid. But
did you watch the fight before that? Did you get the event? The fight before that was way better.
It was. That's every like creator event though, because they always have a co-main event with real boxers.
That was actual WBC like championship fight before. Those and it wasn't the main fight. It was the YouTuber fight was the main fight.
But I tweeted about this and I said, like, the thing is though, what I feel like we saw today was like there's a difference between someone like Tommy Fury, whose like entire family they live and breathe boxing.
Yeah.
Whereas Jake Paul got called out by someone like 3 years ago and said, "Fuck it, I'm boxing now too." Like he just has unlimited money and time and resources to get the access to like most training we'll never get access to. So honestly, there are people who are saying that like at least he got into a pro boxer. It's like, duh, nigga, like that's your whole gimmick is you want to be a boxer.
I'm not gonna fucking 100 millionaire and I'll be a boxer too.
Yeah, but it's like saying at least I played against LeBron. It's like you want to play against the best, right? Like I'm not gonna give you props for doing what you're supposed to do, and he lost. And to me though, from like I love boxing. Like I love boxing. I think he got severely like outclassed on a technical stance.
Yes. Yes.
Like really, like, it was really apparent.
He did. But I always just give props for like anybody who gets in the ring, like even if it's on like some joke shit, like you are putting every like all of your fucking honor on the line to like get in front of like thousands, millions of people.
What potential memes? What Jake Paul? What does he have to lose though?
No, I think this is all a joke. Like he doesn't care. Like he's not passionate about boxing. He wants to stay relevant and to get his bag up. Like.
Okay, but let me ask this question, right? Like I always hear this staying relevant argument, and I feel like I can get it to a degree because it's like what you can see. But like you got a dude who's like starting off on Disney and just did a few other things, right? His career has evolved in like a full circle way that most creators don't get to experience. Like I really don't think this was about like staying relevant. I really think like at a point like he was genuinely into it
at this point.
Yeah, like I feel like he was genuinely he genuinely cares.
He cares about being good at boxing. I think he does want that to be his thing.
I think I mean 2 or 3 years into it you can argue that, but besides boxing, what else does he do now?
That's what I'm saying, right?
But I'm saying though, wouldn't he? I mean, Logan does like 4 different things. He's good at content and wrestling and fighting. So does KSI. Jake Paul completely quit content. I don't think Jake Paul has pulled him in the content world personally. I think Jake Paul stopped because what does he do? No one cares about Jake Paul anymore. He tried a podcast that failed abruptly. I
do think it's at the point now. Definitely, like more people, because if you look back to like his first couple fights, everyone's like if you took a poll of the majority of people who know Jake Paul and what they know him for, most people are going to be like YouTuber. But I feel like now, if you did like that same poll for like people who know of Jake Paul now, I feel like the majority of people are gonna like know him as like that guy who does some boxing matches.
Celebrity
Like,
I don't agree with that.
No, and I'm not saying he should be known as a boxer, but I feel like the majority of people now probably. Bro, I saw him on I saw him talking to Stephen A on First Take, and that was like the third time he's done that.
He's always introduced as a YouTube boxer. Like everybody knows he's a YouTuber. Like before, like he's like a content creator type shit before he's a boxer. That's how he's always like introduced. So I don't think that like the general person is gonna be like, oh, Jake Paul, that boxer guy. I don't think they call him that boxer guy. I think they definitely, there is an asterisk on there. They're not just like straight up, oh, he's a boxer.
I think he's put a couple more years into boxing before he's known. It's like the full 180 like Ludacris has. Like most people's like, oh, he's the Fast and Furious guy instead of the rapper. I feel like he needs a couple more years, and
to be a squad invite,
to be
but even
considered
then,
that kind of.
I mean, the 4 of us are already here. Even then, I feel like that's mostly like you got to be younger for that to be the cases, right? Because like, and anyone who's like 20 something or older, like niggas know Ludacris was a rapper before he was an actor.
Yeah,
it's only if you're a teenager or younger, you're like, oh, you mean the guy from the Fast and Furious movies? Like, no, Nicky, you don't know about Luda, you don't know about Throw the Bowl, you don't know about the Blueberry Yum Yum, Nicky.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Did you guys see
that for a lot of people?
Interest and like what you've been doing, career wise for the last, I don't know, 5-6 years. I don't think Jake Paul's there yet to be considered boxer material or even considered a boxer, even though he's been kind of doing celebrity boxing. I feel
Did you guys see what KSI posted about this?
Yeah, no, that was great. That was great.
I was gonna ask, honestly speaking, do you think, because if you guys, just for those who aren't in the loop, KSI basically made, his typical, tweet video just laughing at Jake, he's smoking that Jake pack, whatever. But he also said he could beat the shit out of both Jake and Tommy Fury. If that fight did happen, who would you guys have out of KSI?
Bro, KSI, bro. KSI, bro.
No. KSI fought Logan, not Jake.
I'm going KSI, bro. I'm sorry.
I don't pay attention to this shit enough. I don't fucking know.
KSI beat Logan.
Are KSI and Jake friends or not?
No. KSI and Logan are friends, not Jake.
I don't keep up with that. I thought, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so he started Prime, which is like their energy drink company or whatever, with Logan, because they buried the hatchet, and that's the person that KSI had fought in the past twice. Beat him the second time. But with Logan, it was always like, I don't know, it's always been shit talk and like, I guess awkward in a way, at least from the outside looking in, because like obviously Logan and KSI are business partners or whatever, but at the same time, his fucking brother Jake and KSI fucking hate each other. So it's like, you know, whatever. But I feel like in terms of the matchups, because even if we say Jake's had, you know, less competition than like a Tommy Fury or whatever, he still has had more competition than I think KSI so far in terms of like who he's fought.
Did you see the other fight today, Dion?
Yeah, I watched all of them.
No, the other one that happened today. It was earlier.
Dunk. Like in the same event?
No. It was separate. It was way before this one today.
No, I didn't.
It was Adin Ross versus the Timeline.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Stop fucking with me. Stop fucking with me, bro. Stop fucking with me. Stop fucking with me. Stop fucking with me.
Where you get this bag from, bro? Because you're in this bitch.
I'm just here, bro.
You're fitting perfectly in this bag.
Thank you, bro.
So do you want to introduce the topic? Because I got a lot I can say about
Let's go, bro. Let's go. Where do we begin, bro? I think it all starts, if we gonna be technical, it all started when Adin Ross had his breakup, bro. When Adin Ross had his breakup,
man, we going way back.
We gotta get the lore, because watch this.
That is when it started. He's right.
Yeah, like we never talked about Andrew Tate, right? So this is a good way to introduce all of the lore, right? So way back, personally, I thought Adin was very entertaining as a creator from a content creator perspective, because I never, like, he was the first to do a lot that he was doing and it to be received well. Like, he was coining like acting like gay for clout and making it work. Like, he was over here doing it on like rappers and all these things,
like
and just
rappers and shit.
Yeah. So you're watching him for like the shock value, right? It's just like that. I feel like that was the content he was going for, and for me, it was interesting to watch it just all unfold, right? And there was a lot of good clips that came from it. I won't lie. Like, honorable mention. I don't know if you guys seen the Keemstar moment when Keemstar was there.
That's a classic. Like, nobody rocking with Keem on that. Oh my, that clip is hard to watch, man.
Yes, bro.
It's so cringe.
Yes,
I
bro.
that word lightly. That is probably one of the most cringe clips I've ever seen.
Yep. But yeah, anyways, so going from that lore, anyways, when Adin was coming up, it seemed like from the start of his career, he was with this girl. And they were together for like quite a time. I think her name was like Pammy something. And they ended up breaking up, right? Now, prior to them breaking up, Andrew Tate arc just started. He's just starting getting introduced to, social media and blowing up out of nowhere. And he did content with them. But I believe at one point, I remember Adin saying specifically that it was pretty much on the lines of like, he didn't believe in the mantra that Andrew Tate was spitting. Like, this all seemed like it was just content, right? So once him and his girlfriend broke up, you can tell it was really affecting dude. And the people that he started leaning towards in this situation, it seemed to be Andrew Tate. Like, because he was hanging out with him a lot, and Andrew Tate was saying all this stuff about him being a pussy on stream, and he was changing before our eyes, basically, right? So, like that's the premise. Fast forwarding to now, he got a deal on Kick, but he still was streaming on Twitch. He, at this point, was already really red pilled up, right? And he was just like on some other shit, basically. On the other platform he was on, he streamed porn, and I believe that in turn got him banned off of Twitch. And ever since then, it's just been a lot of like extremes. Like with the porn thing, he streamed like with all of his audience. Just a lot of his takes are just like, you can tell, reaching for attention. Like today, he said there's only 2 genders or something like that. And you only say that if you're trying to piss people off. Like you're saying that because you're saying you want to fight today, right?
Yeah.
So it's just these extreme left and rights that all started happening ever since he had this breakup. And I might have had this timeline a little shaky because I'm playing the game, but yeah, that's the premise. Go on, Omega.
You're spitting. So I'm about to I might be on my preachy shit. Y'all can cut me off whenever, but this is why a lot of people like make such a big fuss about dudes like Andrew Tate and now Adin Ross, dudes who like prey on other men who are feeling weak or frail in their lives, and particularly it happens to a lot of young men. Like Adin Ross goes through his first ever heartbreak, and who does he have in his ear to try to get him through that? The #1 most misogynist human being on planet Earth. Like, could you imagine, like, at the lowest point in your life where you're like, oh my God, this bitch did me so dirty, like, I fucking hate this bitch, and you got this fucking dude spitting in your ear, all this misogynist shit? It'd probably work on a lot of people. I don't even necessarily blame Adin Ross for
it
getting,
clearly
like,
does. That's how this nigga has the following he does.
Exactly. That's why people like are so gung-ho about like, oh, like fuck Tate and fuck all this shit, because this stuff has real ramifications on real people. When we talk about this, or at least I talk about this shit on my stream, where like teachers will be like, oh, this kid in my class today just called all the girls in the class dumb whores who don't have to work for their money. They're in 4th grade. Like, who do you think they're learning this shit from? This is why this shit is so dangerous, because this is what our youth is consuming, right?
And likewise, the same thing applies to creators and streamers and stuff like an Adin Ross, because the majority of their following is young and impressionable. And it's like, while it's not their responsibility to obviously raise these kids, you have to take into account and be aware of who your audience is and the type of things you're teaching them.
Right. So now you got Andrew Tate rubbing off on Adin Ross while Adin is in this like vulnerable ass position, and now Adin is the person that he is right now. And this is why I despise when people say, oh, it's just jokes, oh, like it doesn't mean shit, like they're just joking around or whatever. Like for example, that clip of Adin Ross where he's playing GTA 5 RP, this nigga role playing as a white cop in GTA RP kills a black man in the middle of the street. And you know what I'm saying? And they say, oh, it's just jokes. But where does that shit lead to?
Yeah,
I thought Tate was just jokes. I thought the shit Adin Ross was saying on stream was just jokes.
It's just jokes until they flip the switch and start doing what he's doing now.
Exactly. And the thing is that it's very hard to transition from jokes to like it being like real life. Like, this is why it's like a popular thing in psychology. Like, you don't want to like talk down on yourself or like make self-deprecating jokes all the time, because then you start to believe that shit. You know what I mean? Like the shit that you say and do as jokes, like eventually not only impacts the people that are watching you if you're a content creator, but it also impacts you. So yeah, I think that Adin Ross at first, like, yeah, this nigga Tate kind of crazy. I don't really believe none of this shit. But then he got his heart broken, and he hangs around Andrew Tate a little bit too much. He's like, hold on, this nigga like kind of spilling. These bitches really ain't shit. Cause he's a what, 21, 22, and he's a millionaire. Like, you know what? You know how big that ego gotta be?
That and like, who do you really talk to when you're in that position, right? You're gonna lean to somebody who's also making money.
Yes, exactly.
I want to also add to Omega's point, to cut you off, that like this exact situation is why I think I really kind of despise the whole idea that during Andrew Tate's like rise, people always harped on the fact that, like, you know, some things he said were true, and you know, some of the extremes are kind of crazy, right? And I think people need to understand that, like, if I'm arguing Omega and we're talking about, you know, we don't like he likes pineapple on pizza, I don't. We can disagree on that, right? But if he says go to the gym, work out, yeah, Omega's right. If Andrew Tate says go to the gym, work on yourself, and also women belong in the kitchen, like, you can't just like it's a tactic, but that's what he does, right? It's like
exactly.
And whenever you're at a low point,
ball for a second.
Whenever you're at a low point, it gets you one thing that's right. Everything sounds right, because like Afro said, this guy's rich and has money just like Adin does. So I'm gonna look at this guy who he's in shape, has a 6-pack, has all these women in cars. If he says to work out, yeah, that's right, and meditate, yeah, that's right, and also women are currency. Okay, maybe he's right too. Like it's a cycle, right? Like it feeds into itself, because if he's right about one thing and that worked, maybe he's right about everything. And this is exactly how vulnerable guys fall in this trap all the time. Not just Adin Ross, Tate's whole audience. People don't realize Tate's whole audience is literally him preying on broken-spirited men.
Yeah,
that's all it is. That's all it is.
It's so easy to sell self-help to people that feel like they have nowhere left to go.
I'll take anything for help.
This is why it was so problematic, and I don't really like to use that word because I feel like it's like kind of a buzzword that niggas be cringing at, but it really was problematic when everybody was platforming Andrew Tate for like that month or two, because think of how many minds he was able to infect in that short time. Like, yeah, it's funny, Keck W, like, oh, he got the streamers to say this or do this. Like, the whole meme was that like Andrew Tate went on Adin's stream and bitched him. So now like Andrew Tate, like, or so now Adin Ross is going on, you know, fucking Reddit, going on Twitter or whatever. Everybody calling him a bitch. Like, damn, like Andrew Tate just bitch, bro. So he's like, oh, I don't want to be like a bitch. Maybe I got to be like Andrew Tate, be more alpha or whatever. And all the other people that are watching that content, how many of those people were like listening to Tate? Like, hold on, this guy's kind of making some points. This guy kind of spin. That's why you don't want to give niggas like that a platform, because they spread shit like this. And now you got Adin Ross. It's like, it's literally like a cancer. Like, it starts with Andrew Tate. He infects a big, huge conglomerate like Adin Ross. And now there's millions and millions of kids all across the globe watching Adin Ross. Like, damn, like Adin is spitting. Adin is King W Adin or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. And it's like, for a lot of men that are in a place of like, you know, looking for something, looking to look up to somebody, it's like all the cars and the lifestyle he's flexing. I feel like, to a certain degree, I can even picture my own life, right? At a certain young age, I'll be like, yo, maybe this guy's on to something, right? Especially when you got all these classes. Bro, I think the craziest thing for that's a trend that's not, I think Andrew Tate kind of put a more of a monocle on it, where you can see it happening more often, where people are trying to pitch these classes like Hustles University or whatever, that is saying you can make money now, do all this shit. It's like the new 360. It's a new pyramid scheme, right? But like they have all these things, and they're doing it on social media, where you're watching Kai, you know, DDG, all the, you know, up and coming people that you're looking at usually, right? And you see these people on the side, you know, also successful in the same clicks, and they just throw out some side comment like, hey, Hustles University, hey, this shit, whatever, you can make money right now. And it takes money to get in there. And I feel like people, you know, would look so up to these figures and what they got, they'll even quit their school to do it. Like, it's a dangerous game, bro. It's very dangerous.
You know what I like in this too? You remember back in the day, and it was a very easy trap for like a lot of like young gamers specifically to fall into. Back in the day, the hot topic was, remember Anita Sarkeesian? With like, if you're
actually a perfect segue.
Cause it's like the wormhole. Because like first you start watching, like, like, I'm a gamer, I'm not sexist, you know, no, and then they start, you know, trickling these other shit, like, that's why, and then you start going down this alt-right like pipeline.
I talk about this shit a lot because I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like, that shit worked on me back in the day. I would watch those like libtards getting owned compilations or whatever, and I would watch those and I would laugh at the people who were like raging or freaking out over something small. But in all of those videos, there's like little nuggets of misogyny, little nuggets of shit that it's like breadcrumbs down the alt-right pipeline. So then I'm sitting here having like alt-right views and shit. I didn't even know it. I didn't even know what's happening to me.
That's why this is like really dangerous, because like they, like Malvin was saying, they'll hit you with like a couple things that you agree with, and then they'll start like trickling some other shit to couple with it. So you start associating like, look at these losers. Like, what the fuck are they talking about?
It's cult shit, right? Because they pull you in on like one thing that's like rational and you might need in your life at the time. And then after that, all the other shit comes out because you trust them now, right? And I want to go back to what Afro said as well, that like, bro, whenever I was 16, 15, and I got my heart broke for the first time, down bad, no money, no bitches, and some nigga with cars, money, and bitches came to me and said, hey, bro, you want some cars, money, and bitches? Do this.
When did you start calling them bitches, Melvin?
That's the thing, though, right? It's either like you just got your heart broken, or there's a lot of guys who just don't get women until they hit a certain age, or even at all for a while, and it's almost like they're already looking for a reason, right? And then you have someone who's successful come out and say, oh, by the way, women suck, and you're like, yeah, it's not me, it's the women that are wrong.
It validates.
It's not your fault, King. It's not your fault. You're a hustler. You're part of Hustler University.
They're just hoes. Yeah,
that's fault. That's where the whole like preying on the vulnerable and broken spirited part comes in, because they validate their shortcomings by saying it's the world's fault, not theirs. Like, it's the girl's fault that you're like all this other stuff, and then they preach all this shit, but then say go get money, work out, and do it to get women. You hate them, but you're gonna spend your whole life trying to get these women that you hate. It's so backwards.
Yeah, so can I bring out, just while we're on that subject, before Andrew literally streamed porn on Kick, like 2 weeks before he had the Kick deal, he was on Twitch talking about how Adin Ross, he was talking about how porn is like a sin and a poison in our society.
Oh yes, the hypocritical shit. Yep.
And that was some Andrew Tate shit. That's like the Andrew Tate. There's a current thing with the Proud Boys right now, where there was like a form getting passed around that they omit to, where like they don't beat off. Like, you can't beat off, and if you do, it's only once a month, and you have to be within 6 foot of a woman or something, right? But they're like anti-masturbation, stuff like that. But then 2 weeks later, he's streaming porn.
Yeah.
Then the no fap thing has been a pretty fucking ridiculously large movement on like the underbelly of the internet recently. It's kind of crazy. But I do think but did you see his reason why he said he did that on Kick, the porn thing?
No.
He said because he was asked about it. He said because his chat was spamming to do it and he wanted to prove a point.
Oh,
right.
That was his reasoning behind why he showed porn on Kick.
From the outside looking in, I thought that's totally what I thought it was. I thought it was like, hey, look what I can do on this platform that I couldn't do on Twitch, and I'm not.
But regardless if that's true,
full of like 14-year-olds.
No, again, I'm not justifying it, but I figured that was why he did it.
No, but despite like that too, like it's more so like, you know, the fact that he was preaching that like he's anti this shit, and still to prove a point, all his values disappeared.
Yeah,
to prove a point.
To have to do a callback to the first episode, it's like if me and Balvin said all that shit about Hogwarts and then streamed it. Just to prove a point, like
just to prove a point. Yeah, just to prove a point. Like what?
I just want to show you I could do it. I could do it. It's well within my ability.
In case y'all forgot, I am that nigga.
I have an Elgato capture card. Like, don't test me.
Well, listen, I've been out of the loop. I don't know, like most of these niggas I don't know, so this is kind of like the first time I'm hearing about all this. But the first thing when like Thunder was like bringing this up to my attention, I asked how old was he, and he was like early 20s. All right, that sounds about right, because like when I started like falling down that path, I was like in my early 20s, and I feel like you really don't wake up until you start experiencing more of life. It's like, holy shit,
exactly
they just chatting over here.
This is the thing, like all of these dudes right now that are popping on the internet, these niggas are under 24, bro. Yeah. Like
also
shit,
really quickly, this does not. I know y'all aren't saying this, but I want to say this case. That doesn't excuse any of the behaviour.
Right, exactly.
No, but I'm saying like
I don't know. But
we were not doing this shit at 24.
No, but to make it even worse though, and I'm gonna give this to Adin Ross and probably everybody else popping off right now. They might be 21 like physically, but most of these guys mentally are probably still 17. Because if you blew up,
evolve slower than women, bro.
Men definitely have a much slower evolve time. Number one, but number two, these guys blew up on the net when they were 15, 16 and got money, viewers. This goes back to our first episode of the season. That whenever you blow up, go ahead, Thunder. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just trying to think, like imagine if socially, like if you got big at like 16, and instead of having to do that thing where you have to talk to people normally and like have regular human being interactions and develop regular social skills, everyone is just sucking your dick because you have money and internet fame. Everybody's just sucking it. You literally have to, you can stop developing. Because nothing's pushing you to do that anymore.
Absolutely. And this is not me saying that to excuse it or to make sense of it. It's to show how much more vulnerable these guys are mentally. Yeah. Because you might be 21, but really when you're 21, even without this shit, you're probably like 18 or 19 mentally, to be honest. But with the internet, the pandemic, YouTube, clout, viewer, social media, your progression as an adult does not happen as fast as the common person. So it makes these guys all the more vulnerable for someone like an Andrew Tate to come in out of the cut and be like, it makes it so much easier. Like, so as because you can tell, because like what Afro said, like the tweet he put out today about the whole 2 Ninjas thing, whether he believes that or not doesn't fucking matter. You're only tweeting that to cause shit. Like you're trying to cause disruption. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not, because you have no reason to just say it for nobody's provoking you, no one's debating you. Just saying it because you want to cause shit, and that is a young man's mentality. Like, and guess what? This guy's a multi-millionaire. Just shut up. You won. You won the game.
I would go a step further to kind of argue, like when you're a YouTuber or a content creator to that degree, right? You know, for a lot of us, because we just do gaming and shit. Well, I won't say a lot. Well, it depends. I really don't know. Like I don't pay attention to like niggas peaks and shit like that, right? But usually when people are playing games, it's like their peaks are coming from like a specific game, or maybe it's like a specific idea type shit. And that is the crux bringing the views. But for these niggas, it's like it's them. Like they are the source, right? And like I can understand how that can be stressful to a degree, because I feel like you feel the need to always be at go all the time, and you know what I'm saying? But I feel like when you're also like, how would you say, in the ages between what maybe like 18 to like 23, like you start blurring the lines between what should be content and this is who I actually am, right? And I feel like that's the problem. Like I feel like Adin is doing this because maybe somewhere down the line he thinks he has like a message to preach, but he doesn't do that naturally, right? And this all just comes off in the same way that he does any other content. It's like shock value shit. But like he now wants to be taken seriously, but he's not really doing anything different that he's always done. It's just more toxic now, right? It's like I feel like the lines between real making progress and fighting for something, like they're just blurred with making content. Like as Omega said with Mr. Beast last episode, right? Like content brain type shit. Like that. That's right. Yeah.
Well, I think that because I mean, like, whether you liked his content or not before this, I agree with you. He had no passion to like spread any kind of message for humanity at one point, and I think that is a direct root of tape. That is directly tied to him. The whole red pill escaping the Matrix thing. Now this guy feels like he has to save people, right? And save the youth. That is the content now. Like the majority of it is, at least. Like
it's so profitable to do that. Like you got a bunch of like young, vulnerable kids, and like, oh, I'm trying to save y'all, I'm trying to protect y'all. They gonna love you, bro. They gonna worship you, and that's exactly what we see on Twitter.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That's why you can't tweet shit about Adin without his little army coming at you like crazy.
Adin owns you, bro. L.
Yeah, I think one thing that Adin kind of exposed to, in my opinion, I wouldn't even say Adin specifically, but more so like this wave of content creators that the W and L communities people are calling it. Like Twitch low key's on some shady shit, and we've always known that, but this time it's like I'm watching these niggas play chess live. Like when they banned Adin like permanently, they also unbanned Bruce, who's part of that community, who got a notification for getting banned permanently, right? It's like they literally did a live NBA trade. I don't even know, like what is this? You know what I'm saying?
I was busy today, but I was gonna tweet that because I did notice that.
Bro, it was crazy.
Very suspicious timing.
Yeah.
Do y'all think that for real is a thing though? Or are we memeing?
No, it literally happened that way. Like,
no. I know the timing. I'm saying, do you genuinely think
I think Bruce was always going to get unbanned at this time regardless, because I think it's been like a full month since his last ban, so it makes sense that it would fall like on this day. And I think they chose a good time to like ban Adin because one, there is a lot of like controversy around him right now. He's done a lot of things that are well worth the ban, and then also Bruce is back, so it's like I don't know. I don't want to say for sure they're like correlated in any way, but it does. You know, it's a good look for Twitch, I guess, because if it was just Adin getting banned and there was no other like big news going on, that would have probably been messy.
Wait, but correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Bruce show a screenshot or something saying he got indefinitely banned for stream evasion or some shit?
It indefinitely just kind of means like, this is why Twitch sucks, but indefinitely just kind of means whenever like Twitch wants to unban you. Because when I got banned for 30 days, it also said indefinitely.
Oh, that's terrifying. And then they'll say nothing back to you, when you're asking like when or anything like that.
No, they never got back to me.
No, that sucks.
Yeah, indefinitely can mean.
I would imagine they got back to Bruce though, because he's fucking Bruce.
I agree. I think that's why I asked, because I know, because indefinitely does Twitch. It's saving themselves, right? Because they don't unban you. They said it was indefinite, but indefinite just means basically to be determined.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah. I just remember key moments of people saying they got banned, and I remember seeing them stay banned, and that was like the screenshot they put when they saw indefinite, right? So that was why I guess I was asking.
No, because you're not wrong. But that's just Twitch saving their own ass. Because if they don't unban you now, then they're clear.
I'm also positive they like told him that he was gonna get unbanned eventually. Because if you got to think about it, if Bruce was legitimately like banned forever, and Twitch told him like, yeah, we have no plans on unbanning you, he'd have probably been a lot louder on social media and probably would have made content on another platform by now. He was just probably waiting it out until he got unbanned. But that's just headcanon, so I don't know.
That makes sense to me though. Not gonna lie, because he was like radio silent after it.
I know he went nuclear at first, but then like just didn't say shit for a few weeks.
Yeah,
my 2K averages are going crazy down after this.
I'm sorry, bro. If it makes you feel better, I'm like one of the best Unite players known to man. It's been going great.
Thank you, bro.
Bro, if you look at the VOD, bro, chat.
I believe.
All right, that's what the fuck I'm talking about, bro.
You in the wide 10-player
bro.
base.
Do people even play that game still?
They do. It's me, people.
All 7 of you?
Stu and Adin Ross's fan base on the game right now.
Yo, what the fuck? Well, hey, I know for a fact people play this shit because so many people on here are talking about how they're hyped for Pokemon Day tomorrow. I don't know if you guys heard about Pokemon Day with the streams and the leaks.
No one's heard about it.
Moon, why are you ruining this for me? What do you mean?
No one's heard about it.
Yes, they have.
I don't think it
Chat.
I hadn't heard about
Chat,
it.
Chat, look. Moon is sabotaging me because I know for a fact he saw the script in the chat, bro. I know for a fact he saw the script in the chat, bro. He knew this was what we were gonna talk about.
To do with Unite?
Huh?
Right?
It wasn't. It was a segue, but Moon made it, so you wouldn't know that. No, fuck you. You sabotaged me purposefully.
Oh my god.
It's all right, bro. It's all right.
That was
bro.
a great segue, Af.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, Pokemon Day. I ain't want to talk about it no more, bro. Fuck Pokemon. Fuck Pokemon. Y'all ruined it for me, bro.
Unnecessary glazing.
Oh, my fault. Let me pop the dick out my mouth.
Who won Pokemon, bro? Anybody?
I don't know. We talking about something else, bro.
Wait, do we know any of the leaks? Or
no?
Oh, there's leaks, but they look really fake. But
that's what I mean. Like we always get those fake ones. Look, all I'm saying is,
I saw look too good to be true, bro.
If they give us Johto Legends, I'm sucking dick for that game.
Ooh. Let me get my throat ready.
Wait, that was in the leaks?
Honestly, so
Johto, anything you can have my money.
I was gonna say in an ideal world, they go on a 3-year cycle. We get Let's Go Johto, we get Arceus something or Legends something, and then we get another mainline game. But I don't think they're gonna stick with Let's Go, which is unfortunate. But if they announce a Legends,
the rumor was Johto. I'm sucking dick for that.
The rumor was Legends Burn Tower.
What if you just get the game? Like that's a crazy extreme,
bro. Would you not do that?
What?
No, okay, look, here's a scenario, Afro. Right? You can be a hero for the rest of the world. Pokemon Company pulls up and says, "This is our guy. You suck his dick right now." The rest
of the world I will do that. I will do that. But how I'm hearing what you're saying, no. But this is what I'm hearing. What he's saying. I like they announced the game. He's like, oh yeah, I'll suck dick for it. But it's coming no matter what. Like you're giving yourself.
Something's coming.
Just pay the $70.
Right.
We don't know it's coming.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay.
I'm saying if I have to suck dick for Burn Tower to be a real thing, I might just have to get on my knees.
Yeah, y'all forget that your mouth is unlimited.
Swat dick, you can just do that.
Like 20 times, bro.
You could also just suck dick, yeah.
Yes, bro.
You ain't got to do the Pokemon.
Bro, I'm not sucking dick if I'm not
there.
getting Johto out of it. Like I got to get something out of it.
Coward.
What if Ash died in a shootout?
I guess the one leak I saw. My fault, Mega. I feel like you had something hot and steamy, and I just fucked it up, bro. Go on, bro.
No. I was just gonna continue on with the Pokemon thing because I heard that there's heavy rumors that they're gonna bring like Gen 1 through 3 onto the Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh, no one cares.
Isn't that a thing right now?
Care about that? I feel like people always get hyped about this shit. Like, bro, just get an emulator.
Oh
yeah, because Nintendo's notoriously good at having good emulation on their platform.
Okay, so here's the thing though. What emulation's not good at is trading online and doing shit like that. Right. So I've had a Pokemon video theory idea for a while, like extreme thing I wanted to do, but the emulation tech ain't there.
That's so goofy.
And like, because like a big rumor was, or the reason why that rumor started getting spun was because I think there was like a trailer for Pokemon Stadium coming to like the Switch Online or whatever, and it said like, oh, trading is not available in this version, and then they went back and removed that little disclaimer from the trailer. So that's why people have been talking about like, oh, they might have Gens 1 through 3 on like the Switch Online emulator bullshit.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like we can get into this conversation if it's gonna be one, but I think the Switch is low key the best console out, bro. I love it. I love the Switch. It's so cool, bro.
Not to go too far back, but I just saw a tweet, and this is news to me. Is Adin black?
No, that was a joke. It's because like he's always around like, you know, black content creators and all this shit. Maybe
I was saying, look, I didn't see some white passing fellas in my lifetime, but I don't think that nigga's a nigga.
What did you say before that, Afro?
Bro, bullshit. I'm fighting for my life right now. I forgot.
He said Switch was the best console out there.
Bro, you think that's bullshit, Moon?
They have they have a good best library. Like you can't even deny that.
In terms of like what the platform can do, I feel like they're decades behind and what they're offering.
Okay, but I thought he just said this as a joke.
I'm not even talking about like graphics. I'm not talking about like graphics and shit.
No, but I'm talking about like this concept.
Yeah, like gimmicky.
What you mean content wise? There's mad content on the
Switch.
I'm talking about like just like online features.
Hold on. Dion, are you really gonna argue best console when you just never mind, bro?
You said the Switch is the best console. Period. You did not say
no. But
it has the best catalog of games. Okay, that's a different conversation.
Okay, but hear me out. I'm talking like it's just convenient. There's a good catalog to bring on the go type shit. I feel like you don't even get looked that crazy for having a Switch in public as you would like a Switch Deck or some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Steam Deck is what I meant. That shit fat.
So that's true. First of all, the Steam Deck is not a wieldy machine. That being said, the Steam Deck is better than the Switch, but the Switch got Nintendo games, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's like, so cool, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I think Afro's got a good point. Like, what console that's out right now, like what generation of console would you say is better than the Switch?
The Switch?
Again, when you said that, I thought you were talking about like everything a console.
No. I'm just talking about like the experience that's coming with the shit, like specifically too.
Okay,
like,
yes, the Switch experience
with
is
anything right now. If I'm
gonna be honest with you, if I had to get rid of everything right now, bro, I got your PS5 or 2K, but really being real, I think the Switch is definitely the best one. I'm not gonna lie. I think for like the PS5 and Xbox, really, I'm an Xbox shill. Obviously, that's not here or there.
W Dick Rider. Yeah,
but I think like there's not much these consoles are offering right now.
Right now, yeah, I agree.
If I had to choose one console to go alongside my PC, it's the Switch, 100%.
Me too.
Let's ask it this way. Let's say, because I'll give it to the Switch in this respect. If you had somebody who's never played a video game in their life and they had to get one console to like have their experience, then yeah, it's the Switch for sure.
Yeah.
Shit, even with all my experience, I'm still getting the Switch right now. I just feel like, because I mean, obviously we have heavy hitters on the PS5 and not really on Xbox, but we have heavy hitters on like the PS5 and shit, but like it's like every 8 months is a good game. Whereas like the Switch, I can get time at that anytime I want to, I'm not gonna lie. There's many games on there.
Okay, wait, is that real? Because Nintendo's been asset dropping games.
This is gonna vary per person, but I think I definitely spend more time on PS5 than I do on the Switch.
I mean, that's valid. Like,
yeah, I feel like it depends on the game because
like if
what are you playing right now?
For real, I would love to spend more time on the PS5. I think that's a better console in most retrospects, but there's nothing there.
It has all the PS4 games too.
I would not be playing.
Yeah, if it weren't for 2K23, this would be a Warzone dust collector. I would not be touching this shit.
I just feel like everything that I primarily play,
I guess
is
but what's you guys coming back on Switch?
Okay, so wait,
what you guys mentioned PlayStation?
Because my Switch collects dust for like a year straight before I ever actually play anything on it.
Yeah, I wonder how we mentioned PlayStation slander and Nano showed up.
Yeah, he said no, you don't.
No, I think overall right now, besides like there is a drought that has been happening a lot this generation. I think everything is mid right now, personally speaking. But if I had to pick pure quality, I mean that came out like 2 years ago.
That was last year.
Bro, time is not real. It doesn't matter. Either way.
Also, like
but still, it's been a whole year since then.
God of War.
I'm not playing any console unless it's my PC. Like that's the only thing I'm playing games on, unless it's 2K, in which case I do play on my PS5. But like 2K, like that's not like I gotta have a PS5 for this.
But aside from Afro, like what are we?
That's my question now.
What new exciting thing has been fired up on the Switch?
On a goddamn Switch?
Is this a real question?
Are we?
Yes, this is a very real question.
I am personally playing my Switch a lot right now because I'm playing Fire Emblem Engage. But other than that, like, what are you playing right now?
Here's the thing:
Engage, Metroid Prime Remastered literally just came out. You got the Pokemon games if you're in a
Pokemon. 16 FPS.
But we're still playing it though. What are you playing on the PS5?
Nah, I didn't play it.
No, wait.
I couldn't handle it.
Fuck the Switch. What are you playing on PS5 right now? Right now, you're loading it up.
Dragon
right
Ball
now. God of War.
You're
playing God of War still, nigga. The game came out like 6 months ago.
Still, but like. I don't think that's
okay. But I'm saying, but once you beat,
Nintendo loves to like re-release and
I can give you guys a little. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm running through The Last of Us Part 1 along with the show right now. When I'm done, I still haven't got to Ragnarok, and then I'm going to fire up Sonic Frontiers probably because I never got to that game either.
Bro,
look what we were amped before when you mentioned Pokemon. They're like remasters of old games. Metroid Prime, another remaster.
But the library of the Switch is just deeper. It's
deeper. It is
right now though.
Okay,
I feel like listen. There's way more of a variety of different games you can play on PlayStation. I feel like than the Switch, because the Switch obviously has like its really good catalog of like Mario games, Zelda games. The exclusives that you can't get anywhere else. I get it, but what I'm trying to say is like I feel like there's way more of a variety. And again, I understand PS5 releases have been not few and far between, but PS5 includes all PS4 games. So if we're talking about what a console can offer entirely,
Switch is the system to go to. If we're talking RPGs, I agree.
Even if we include PS4 games, like what PS4 games are worth playing? There's like 10. Like
Dragon Ball Universe 2, and anyway, I'm joking.
But also,
wait.
I'm joking.
I almost lost my mind, bro. Now I know this is not on Sony. This is on Rockstar because they are a horrible company. But I tried to play Red Dead 2 again. So I launched Red Dead 2 on my PS5. Like, I bet this shit runs smooth as a bitch. No, nigga, it still runs like it did on the PS4.
Yeah, they've not.
Did they come out with a PS5 version, or is it just PS4 played on PS5?
They still have not. Like, what's up with Rockstar, bro? Get your boys in order.
Well, that's Rockstar. That's not.
They've been like Naughty Dog. They've been resting on their laurels.
My bad. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know. I just feel like. Oh, my fuck on.
I was just gonna say the only thing I got real quick was when you guys say that the PlayStation has no variety for selection, that's because any game that's on either console, you say you already play on your PC. If you weren't literally removing every single game that ever came out on PC and also PlayStation, it's got a library. You know what I mean?
No,
I don't know. You're not wrong.
My thing about I'm not saying obviously the PS5 or the PS in general has an amazing catalog of games. There are great games you can play, but a majority of them, once you beat them, like you're kind of done. Whereas I feel like the Switch has much more options.
Yeah, like when I get a game that I really look forward to on the PlayStation 5, it feels like I'm gonna watch a movie in IMAX. Like it's a great experience, it's amazing, but it's over so soon, bro. And then I'm just like, well, if I want to play any multiplayer game that I'm interested in, COD or whatever, I got to do a soul sacrifice and delete something else. It's like.
But I also think the definitely is POV to person to person, because
obviously,
a majority of this call only plays AAA games. Like, so I think that's like hindering POEs a lot, because me and Omega play a lot of bullshit that y'all never play. So I think
that's a perfect way to put it.
So I think we're arguing is very different, because I think they're just, when I say the catalog's deeper, there are much more like very niche and different titles I'm gonna find on a Switch than a PS5.
I feel like there's a lot of cool indie games on PS5 too.
There are indie games on everything, but I'm saying
I know, but like you said you play like random little niche bullshit, so that's what I figured you were talking about. It's like
I'm just glad Balvin included me playing AAA Unite, bro. I appreciate. Go on.
AAA Unite.
AAA Unite is
this ain't niche. This ain't niche.
All I'm saying is, can you play Pokemon Unite on the PS5? Like, I don't think so.
I'm back on the PS5 already.
Omega, bro.
PS5.
I'm a little confused though, because it sounds like one of the arguments against the PlayStation is that you guys just don't replay the games. Like I don't understand.
Yeah, I know. It's like
it's not.
They're not your cup of tea.
No, you can replay the games. I'm saying, but I can do more than I have. I don't want to only have that. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna play God of War. I love it. I might play it again a year later, but it's done. It's a finished experience. Whereas,
but
like,
you can't.
But I'm regardless. Is that not the case for any single player game?
What is dropping like crazy on the Switch right now that you can just pop 7 different games off? Then
I don't really have much of a dog in this fight. I don't play many PS5 games or Switch games, if I'm honest. But like,
I think my point's being misconstrued here. I'm not saying that the quality of games on the PS5 are fucking incredible, and there are incredible God of War.
You're saying the quantity isn't.
I'm saying that for me personally, if I were to be getting a console right now and I wanted a plethora of like incredible titles to play, not just AAA ones, there's a bunch of shit for not PC included, consoles. I play the God of War Ragnarok. I play Elden Ring. There's like an 8-month gap between whenever I turn the shit on ever. That's just me though, and I know this is all subjective.
Yeah,
like,
it's 100% subjective because like if you're playing
the titles on the Switch, then because like I feel like for me, there's always an 8-month gap on my Switch.
Same.
But the titles like you're not gonna play them though. Is what I said. I said it's like indie games, but different shit.
For
examples,
put me on. Trying to give it to you, nigga. So here's the thing.
He has been asking for a while.
If you were to get, Balvin literally said, if you were to get a console today, like whether it was a PS5 or a Switch, like you never owned a Switch, you got Breath of the Wild, you got Mario Odyssey, you got Luigi's Mansion, you got both Fire Emblem games, you got Pokemon. There's a lot there for you to play.
That's fair, but
that's
like
not what he's
a lot of those are old.
He's asking what you're playing.
On PlayStation were old.
Like right now, like if you had to pick a console to play a game, like what are you booting up right now? You not like the general person, because you said that like right now I could boot something up on my Switch. Like what are you gonna boot up on your PlayStation because you have 8-month wait or whatever the fuck you were saying. So Lotus is asking, at least as far as what I'm hearing, is like what game is that on the Switch that you're booting up right now?
I mean, this thing is literally playing Fire Emblem as we speak. Like,
I am, but I'm asking you niggas because like I'm asking for clarification because I just felt like at first I wasn't understanding the whole point of like I played this game on the PlayStation and then it's done. I'm like, but is that not the case for every game?
But the point, my point is not like I play it and it's done. That's every game, obviously. I'm saying that the window between whenever I'm personally getting my PS5 again is months in between because the games that come out are very stretched throughout and they're mainly just single player hits that just go like.
I think the key word.
So what are the Switch games that are bringing you back?
So when you say this, are you saying that applies to like the PlayStation exclusives or just games on the PlayStation in general?
Exclusives.
Okay.
So what Switch exclusives are bringing?
If we're just talking about exclusives, I have no debate. I thought you were just talking about overall. Because if you're talking about overall, like for example, if you're somebody who plays like fighting games, for example, you can either play that shit
because
crispy on PlayStation, or you can play that shit like way worse performance on Wi-Fi dial-up shit on the Switch.
Look, I'll say about the Switch has way more timeless games.
No, I give you that. That's Nintendo in general.
But that's because they're just releasing like basically the same game for like
game over and over again. That was my point.
Like how often can you miss if you just release the same Mario game every year?
That's just not okay. That's not true, bro.
Like, I don't think they're releasing the same Mario game.
No, they won't release more Mario games. We've been on Mario Kart 8 for 11 years.
And we're still playing Mario Kart. That's what I'm saying.
Nintendo's really good at finessing. Props to them.
Nah, they are good at finessing. Nintendo has gotten away with fucking murder, buddy.
Nintendo tricking y'all for real. Nintendo tricking y'all.
They just dropped like 30 more tracks.
Bro.
I don't even play that shit.
They know how to swindle. Like, listen, props to Nintendo. If they was drug dealers, they would have the whole game on lock. I'm telling you that right now. And the thing is, they will fool you guys and will sell gangbusters. So you can't even say anything, bro.
Okay, Sony been doing the same shit.
My only other thing, and like again, like I say, it sounds like I'm trying to rap for Sony. I'm really not, because like I said, I don't have a bunch of PS5 exclusives.
Break it. Shit. Sorry.
But like, so when Omega started naming games, he's saying shit like those Fire Emblems, for example, like Three Houses, like several years old at this point. But I also feel like one of the arguments against like PlayStation was that the gap and that the games. But I'm like, if we're talking like older shit, like you still have like, I don't know, like the PS5. Well, for me, it's a PS5 game because I never played it on PS4. But like Ghost of Tsushima, which I felt like from what I saw is a decent enough upgrade to warrant it being called a PS5 game. But like, there is definitely other shit to play if you're taking into account like everything that's released on it.
And that's the thing too. You can't just look at, I don't know, single player games, because a lot of people
multiplayer games
are there's a lot of people who are just playing, and like there is this crowd. I'm not saying this is us, obviously, but there's that crowd who's like, oh, I just play fucking Warzone, or I just play Fortnite, or I just play 2K, and like in those respects, you're never booting up your dusty ass Switch to play those games because it's not going to be able to handle it.
Yeah, exactly. It's a Warzone machine. How is that like?
It's not a war. That's one game. I listed one game. I listed like
but I'm
three
saying
games
for,
right there.
For
you
those
just pick out one.
PS5 machine right now.
It is. No, I'm saying for certain people, it is a one game machine, and that usually lasts for months. Am I wrong? You just said that.
Yeah, but I feel like that goes either way, because for me that is my Switch. Like I have one RPG that I play like every 6 to 8 months, and then I wait for the next one that I like.
Yeah, but no, that's I know, but I feel
like I switch for Monster Hunter. Every time a new update comes in, I'll pop in, do whatever update I can on Monster Hunter, and I'll hop off my Switch.
I think the problem here is that I think Balvin and I were talking about like how we would use our Switch, and I think like you guys were taking it as like this is how most people also operate, when I don't think that was the case. We were just like trying to say like that's, I don't know how you smoked that. That was crazy. Anyways, but yeah, like we're not saying that like this is like unequivocally true. Like this is why
that's
better than the PS5. This is why I personally think the Switch is a better console than the PS5.
So the Switch has been out longer and has a deeper library. Is that what am I taking that away?
I know the Switch obviously is gonna have a deeper library. It's been out for fucking like 6-7 years longer.
But it's not. But
I also just like the experiences that Nintendo crafts in their new games when I do play one. Whereas you guys know about me, I've been very critical about AAA games in the past, especially Sony ones. So that's no shock here. But yeah, it's refreshing when I boot up like a fucking Fire Emblem or a Pokemon game.
I will say
those are
this:
experiences I only get on the Switch.
The games that I do play on my Switch, I fucking love every single one. Like some of my favorite games of all time at this point. Like Three Houses, like Engage, like fucking
Heroes.
Like the dumbass Dragon Ball game, the Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission.
Heroes was great. Heroes was great.
Like fuck. Like I don't use my Switch often, but when I do, I love those games a ton. And I always get super invested. Like Fire Emblem Engage has been out for I don't know how long. I have like 70 hours in it. On top of me doing like full-time YouTube and Twitch, and I don't stream the game at all. So like
and I want to harp on what Omega said too. It definitely was like this, like from my perspective on how I guess we operate, because like I said before, I think everything for me personally is kind of mid. I don't really my PS5.
That's what I was saying at the beginning.
I would never turn this on if it was ever 2K. I swear to God, this PS5. I played Ragnarok, now I'm good. Elden Ring, that's on PC as well, but I played that on my PS5. Loved it once it was done. Didn't cut this bitch on until Warzone came back out. So it's like that, but that's just for me though. You know? Like that's again, just for me.
Yeah, if it's just for you, I get it. But I just feel like overall, I don't know. Yeah, like if you're talking about like general,
but I feel like the library on Switch isn't for you. Would you agree?
Yeah, the Switch. But again, it's had years to kind of build that up. But yeah, I agree.
I'm definitely not trying to play Splatoon or whatever. It's usually not my.
Because I feel like the running joke is like when a game comes out on the Switch, it's just like it's hard to even get excited because it's on the Switch.
You're referring like multi.
No, even like Breath of the Wild coming out, it's just like it's held back because it's on the Switch, and that's what you're trying to defend is the Switch.
If the
so
Switch
like I get it, the games are great.
I think I would be very firmly planted in the idea that is the superior console right now.
No, my thing is two things can be true at the same time. You can be like, okay, the Switch's catalog is amazing, but the fact that the games are held back by the Switch, the very thing you're trying to defend, is like an L in the Switch.
My problem is the way that I played Breath of the Wild was I got that on a Wii U emulator on my computer, and the graphics look way better and the weapons don't break. And I know that when Tears of the Kingdom comes out and I downgrade to ass, I'm going to be so upset.
No,
I mean, I hear you on the whole graphics and like performance thing, but like at the same time,
that's a key thing for a console. I feel like
no, it is. But to you though, not
just for me, I don't know performance. If my shit's running at 15 FPS, I'm not gonna take that shit seriously.
It wasn't 50 FPS.
Violence.
It was not that. It was not that bad. It was not that bad. It was not 15 FPS.
Niggas also name dropped Pokemon, and that game did run like ass, despite being fun.
Yo,
horrible.
Hold on.
But I think that goes to show though, like. At least for me, just so we're clear, I'm talking for me. Like, to me, the unique gameplay experience is more worth it, even though it's gonna run worse than playing like the same fucking like over-the-shoulder third-person like adventure game where the nigga's making quips every fucking 35 seconds, and I got a head on my fucking hip telling me how to solve a puzzle. Like,
yo, Hi-Fi Rush was a good game. I just want to get that out there real quick.
That is facts.
That shit was fire.
I'm just gonna chime in and just like. And just keep doing this.
It was just real quick, bro. I'm sorry. It was.
But real quick, I can't
really.
This whole fucking console.
But
really argue.
You guys allowed me to focus on my Unite match, and guess what? I won. So thank you for holding.
Proud of you,
Mega. Like you keep on sneak riding with me, bro.
I'm gonna say this and leave it at this.
Be mad.
I agree that the catalog is, you could argue that the Switch is better, and I would maybe even lean towards that. But my thing is, when you say the Switch is the better console, like obviously catalog has something to do with that. But I guess the way I heard it is like, okay, if two games come out on PS5 and the Switch, nobody's playing that shit on
that was never my argument. What the fuck? You think I'm insane?
I get it. I get it.
That was never
the way
my
it was
argument.
worded when you first said it was like the Switch is the best console.
No, that's why the argument started off with in addition to my PC, because if it's gonna come on a triple, like they're obviously okay.
Just ranked up, y'all.
No one cares. Sorry, just for clarification. Whenever you say the better console, I'm not even the Switch being in an argument for hardware is so far out of this world that I would never even acknowledge that. So I would never argue that.
That's like the first thing that me and Dion would bring up. We were talking about like the infrastructure, like the online capabilities of the system.
Oh, that's what
you guys should bring up the catalogs. I think we were like,
that's why I was confused. I was like, okay, catalog.
I didn't know that. Well, I didn't know that even needs to be a conversation.
Game console's not a laptop. I don't care about online infrastructure.
Real quick,
when you say that, you feel like you want to play a game like Smash, and that shit's like disconnecting, ruining the whole viewer experience.
You know how a console feels about the online experience when they don't put an Ethernet cable on their shit.
Exactly.
Real quick.
No, that
Nintendo was running on DS servers.
I've been 3-0
this whole
since I
time,
started
which is
streaming
nuts.
That's that's fine.
Real fast. Nano, your thoughts?
W Nano.
No.
Hey, what Nano say? What Nano say?
The Switch OLED does have an Ethernet port.
Yeah, I just.
Well, why you disrespected?
I'm gonna be completely honest. Whenever you say what's the better console, and like we're talking about a Switch against a PC, I didn't even know that it'd be a conversation because I think it was like it's not even arguable that Nintendo was running on dog shit like network infrastructure, and the console is literally like predated in tech at this point.
Bro,
again,
like, you can say all that nicer though. Like that's crazy as fuck, bro.
No, the console's dog shit.
Bro, stop.
That's your problem, after you're too soft.
Yeah, a little.
Again, that's why I asked, like frame one, I was like, okay, are you talking about like if somebody has no game consoles, including PC, they don't have anything. Like if you have nothing, no PC, nothing, like you would still say Switch. And you could argue that because single player games, I give it to the Switch. Like I think it's way more entertaining, but online and like anything else, and even a lot of banger single player games, I would lean towards PlayStation. But
yeah, that's like saying water is wet though. I'm just gonna be honest. So that's why that was the argument. That's my bad. I didn't know there was a disconnect there because I would never like argue in favor of hardware on infrastructure for Nintendo's sake. That would never be a conversation.
I don't know about all you guys. I personally, another reason why I'd come out like I'm PlayStation dick right here is I have never really given a shit about gaming on the go. I almost never handheld my Switch and take it anywhere.
Okay, but hear me out. I agree with you. And for years when I would go somewhere, travel on the airplane, I would pack my Switch or whatever the fuck and imagine. I would never use it, but I would imagine how cool it would be doing it, right? It never happened.
So that sat in my backpack on every trip.
Yeah, bro. So my last trip, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it, bro. I'm gonna really put forth an effort. I'm not gonna lie. The first 10 minutes was rough. I wanted to get off that bitch immediately. But when I powered through that, you know what I'm saying? It became a habit. It was good, bro. That was a good flight.
I can't even focus on it because once the plane twerks one time, I'm just focused on the fact that I'm gonna die.
Bro, it twerks.
If you use your Switch like outside, you weird nigga. I play that shit on my bed or when I'm taking a shit.
Nah, bro, relax, bro, relax. I'm
gonna hold you. When that Super Dragon Ball Hero World Mission shit dropped, my Switch was coming with me everywhere.
That shit away, bro. Relax.
I think the last time I tried to play Switch handheld is before they came out with Master Duel on the on mobile. So the only way you could play it mobile was on Switch, and that it ran like dog shit. I'm like, bro, it's a card game. Please, Switch, just fucking work. I'm playing cards.
Yeah, I will also agree to this testament that I would never take that bitch on the go. But you know what changed that for me though? I'll be playing my Steam Deck, bro.
I was just about to say,
bro, I'm stacking you, selfish bitch.
The Steam Deck, like if it was like the Steam Deck, I feel like we'd be having a different conversation right now.
Yeah. I don't know if it's me, but it's not even have like really low key like marketing and stuff like that. Because I didn't hear a lot of like I heard it only from like word of mouth. It was never from like it was always just from actual consumers. I never heard like ads or anything like that for the Steam Deck.
It's a very for gamers product, to be honest, because like it's a Valve thing. It's for like there's not much Steam marketing either, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
but for PC gamers, you don't really need to do that.
You just know it, yeah.
Yeah. But you're right bitch. Though. It's very much like there's not much marketing.
It's like I heard about it from like like y'all and like other people talking like on Twitter and stuff. And then like I didn't even realize it actually got released until like people actively just talking about it right now. I was like, oh yeah, that shit did come out, didn't it?
And the most crazy part is that like up until I can't speak to now, but I know whenever I got it, which was like a year later, it was still on back order. I
thought you were behind me.
I thought that was a questionable finger roll at first.
If we're gonna talk about it like legit, the Steam Deck might be. If it wasn't for the first party Nintendo console or games, like the Steam Deck actually is like one of my favorite consoles.
Like, I use that motherfucker a lot.
$1,000.
It's probably worth it. It sounds like it.
Yeah,
if you can just play every game that you can play on Steam on your Steam Deck,
not $1,000.
No, it's $400.
Even if it was.
I honestly never knew what retail was because I never saw the bitch cheaper than a grand. So.
Yeah, it was probably $1,000.
You can order them now, like get them like in a reasonable. I think actually get them like the same week or something like that. You can get one for $399.
Yeah,
the only more expensive ones have more storage, and then the most expensive has like a better finish on the screen, but that's about it.
Yeah, bro, that bitch be getting work out of me.
Yeah,
I
was 40 hours in a Vampire Survivors in like a day with my Steam Deck.
It's bad. I've been playing Elden Ring on that bitch.
Elden Ring on the Steam Deck is fire, bro. Holy shit,
bro, it's so good. It's so good.
Yes, dude.
When we were at TwitchCon, Balvin pulled up, I think, Elden Ring on his Steam Deck and then put that on the TV.
That's
yeah. So it was. I think Samsung TVs have a Steam Link app built in, so you can mirror it wirelessly with no other hardware.
Are you serious?
And I was definitely playing Elden.
Oh my gosh, that's so good, bro.
I don't know what TV. I think it was Samsung, but it has the Steam Link app built in, bro. I was laying down playing Elden Ring on the big screen. That shit was.
I was able to get through so many games in my backlog because of the Steam Deck. Like, what a fucking Giga Chad console.
Yeah,
I love that.
But the only problem is, it's like the game that running the most be eating that bitch the most, bro.
Yeah, that battery be
that motherfucker gets nom, boy.
Yeah,
my hand be shaking, bro.
I remember I finished Crisis Core recently, and then I tried to play 7 on the Steam Deck. It was over, bro.
Oh yeah,
it was over, bro.
7 on the Steam Deck is that's rough.
Elden Ring runs really well, surprisingly.
It does, yeah.
You run really well.
Solid 30.
Damn.
Oh wow.
This is no joke. This is all like no joke. But did Elden Ring come out on the Switch too? I'm just curious because that's hilarious.
Okay,
just
that would have been that's
just
C4.
I feel like that's an attack. Unfortunately, like, I feel like I gotta respond in kind.
I'm sorry, bro. That's a global bomb threat. You remember in the Batman, bro, and the blew up the city.
I feel like the coolest feature about the Switch is you can see how a game would have looked 10 years ago.
Bro,
why you like this, bro?
Bro, come on, bro.
What do you get out of
this, bro? Listen, I was the one standing in Moon. You guys
come on, try to get a clip. Come on.
I was the one defending Breath of the Wild the whole time, up and down last week.
So I got to mollywop more fourth graders now?
I'm just saying. So it's not Switch. It's not just Switch slander. It's just like the Switch sucks at what other consoles are good at.
The PS5 to me is that it came with a wired controller that you cannot ever use wireless.
What are you talking about?
What?
The battery dies in 3 minutes, bro. This shit is
actually. You have an old controller.
Wait. Real.
I literally have all the new black controllers. Like, what are you talking about?
That's funny because this black controller I've not charged since like Thursday.
I haven't charged my bitch.
They might have. You might have got
a real quick. Actually, not mine. I'm just gonna get attacked, bro.
They've all broken.
Speaking of iffy games,
go on.
Okay, if we're debating consoles, hold on real quick. If we're debating consoles, we're not going off controllers breaking. Just switching the argument.
Why not?
Drift?
The stick drift? Sony controllers get that too.
I hit a big 3 to put us within 39.
Fucking Joy-Con guaranteed after half an hour.
I have not.
It's a majority though. I've had a lot of Joy-Cons. I've had a lot of Joy-Cons and them bitches get fucked up.
Joy-Con.
Maybe it's not stick drift, but it's that shit to where it doesn't stay on. You know what I'm talking about? Where it slides off.
I get that.
I get that every Joy-Con, bro.
I have 2 sets of Joy-Cons I've used. They've both gotten Joy-Con drift, and then also I have a set of Joy-Cons that got drift. I sent them in to get fixed, and they got drift again like a few months later. Like,
y'all know me. I'm never gonna down talk Nintendo's hardware. It's been pretty sturdy for me, despite me not turning it off.
It's shit. Switch is blowing up.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck you were on the
craftsmanship, man. They make good. It's good craftsmanship. I'm gonna give it away.
This nigga Moon has like 15,000 hours in Smash Bros. I don't know how.
I got a genuine question about Nintendo.
Go on.
I feel like with the Wii and the Switch, they all like kind of like settled for that. And this isn't a bad pocket to be in, I guess, but they settled for like, oh, our catalog is going to carry us. So like hardware will be okay if we just kind of like, bare minimum it to a degree. Do you think the next Nintendo console will try to like be, I don't know, technologically like hardware to be strong?
I wouldn't want that. I just want them to be.
And again, I'm not saying I want HD realistic Mario running around. Like, I'm not saying we need that, but I'm saying like
it'll be better. It won't be like a PS5.
I also don't think the Wii had a particularly strong catalog either. I think the Switch catalog is much better.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I can't disagree or agree.
I feel like the reason why this it's building off all their past consoles. That's the reason why the Switch is so good because they have like
Mario Kart Wii was gas.
They have Wii games, DS games,
they have, though.
GameCube games.
Wait, what? Hold on. Sorry. Go ahead.
Fuck.
No, I'm done.
No, not you, Omega. What'd you say?
Wait, about what?
Mario Kart?
No, Mario Kart Wii was gas, yeah, for sure.
Oh, gas. I thought you said it was ass. Okay.
No,
carry on.
That's like the best Mario Kart.
You were about to get fought.
Yeah.
That was a moment.
I had the same eye twitch that I had when Moon said Breath of the Wild was ass.
You know what? Speaking of Breath of the Wild being ass, Suicide Squad looked like dog shit.
It do, bro.
It do.
That game looked
bro.
Let's go.
I'm not gonna lie. I was watching that shit confused. I'm just like, wait, where the combos, bro? They just kept on shooting, nigga.
Please, why, bro?
Have you guys been like following this game? Like, I kind of felt iffy the moment like the people that made the Arkham games stepped away from the studio. Like, I was like, all right, things ain't looking too good. And I don't know if you guys have been like looking like on Reddit or Twitter, but there's been like screenshots of people seeing like early signs like Battle Pass and DRM features in the game. And from there, I was just kind of like, all right, I'm gonna step back. And then from what we saw, I don't know, man. Not a fan.
Nothing makes me more mad than when somebody like takes an IP like that you know people care about and like do the bare minimum gameplay wise because you know people will buy the game like
that sounds
regardless.
Familiar.
Yeah, like no, it
sounds like Sony.
It comes on a bunch of anime games.
Can I lock in real quick, bro?
Yeah, go ahead.
Lock in.
Bro, the gameplay came on, right? And I was expecting something, you know, because here's the thing. It's a Suicide Squad game, right?
Yeah.
No one gives a flying fuck about the Suicide Squad. So it has to be unique, right? It has to have gripping gameplay. And we're going against the Justice League. You have to convince me that the Suicide Squad with Captain fucking Boomerang and King Shark and Harley Quinn.
Bro, you hating.
No, hold on.
He hating.
When I saw Harley Quinn with an M16, I was like, what am I watching?
Why do we have this very unique ensemble of nobodies that can do very, very particular skill sets, and we just have Crackdown 3 gameplay?
Nobodies.
Yeah. It is just bad Crackdown. You're flying around the city doing backflips. Harley Quinn can fly. Deadshot, the master assassin, has a jetpack and is shooting rocket launchers out of his fucking wrist. King Shark has a gun.
Yeah, why does the King Shark nigga and the Shark have guns? That makes no sense.
Bro,
has a gun.
Bro, just say you're not cultured, bro. There's no need to get like this.
Also, I feel like that story.
Why are you trying to cape for this game right now?
No, but okay, I'm only
devil's advocate right now.
I'm only caping for the fact that Suicide Squad's cool, bro. That's the only thing I disagree with. The game is shit.
No.
Suicide Squad is cool, bro. It's cool.
Listen. Get this. The plot of this game transformed into a 2-hour direct-to-animation movie. Gas. I would watch it. I'm locked the fuck in. With this plot and this story, I'm watching a movie.
I don't know about you guys.
But this soulless game, this is my problem. The game has no identity. You have all these characters in this really great universe that we're playing in, because for some reason they're milking the Arkhamverse, and this takes place inside the same universe as one of the best franchises ever, which I don't know why they're doing that. But the gameplay looks soulless. There's nothing unique about it. And then on top of that, I thought we would learn from the game last year, Guardians, the single player action adventure fucking bombshell that came out last year. That was actually really good. Instead, we're getting another soulless 4-player online co-op game with a battle pass that's always online. You can't even play it solo without having internet connection. And guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna open up the game, and instead of getting a really cool, interactive, intuitive, unique story, you're playing Destiny as Harley Quinn. Because guess what? You're going to go in that game, pick up loot, get a brand new hammer that has 4% poison damage that you're never going to fucking use. You're going to find armor sets that you're never going to care about because these games are just fluff.
Okay. I had stepped away for a second, but if I can come back real quick, I need a lot more of these like superhero games to do what Marvel Midnight Suns did, which is where you mostly steal gameplay from a game that works, but steal it with superheroes. Because if we legitimately got Destiny 2, but with superhero characters, I'm all fucking over that. That is insane. I need superhero companies to just steal good games and do exactly
how I feel about every Smash clone that's ever come out.
It's like the one thing that gives me hope though with the Suicide Squad game, even though it looks shit at like what we've seen, is it's by Rocksteady, bro. And isn't this the last game we got with No, I'm not done.
Okay, turn off his stove.
Is it Kevin Conroy, the original voice of Batman, whatever, or something? I just think there's levels of copium I got towards this, bro.
Okay, but the game was done before he,
Yeah, I know, but like I got to go in there optimistic because I want to play it for those reasons. I think.
I just don't understand how the studio that made probably one of, if not the most influential game trilogy of all time, a couple generations ago with the Batman Arkham trilogy, they made that shit. Like their creative vision brought them there. And to see that studio, that team, I know Moon said they lost a lot of key factors, and you can tell because what the fuck is this game, bro?
You know what I think it is?
Exactly how they get there. You know how they get there? The execs. They definitely have someone in their ear saying, "We need this. DRM is a big thing. We need this." And this is what happens when you like there's like too much money and like the soul and the creativity is all gone, bro. You just get some lifeless like this.
Nah, but you know what I think it is? I feel like because this game got to be in production for like a bit before, like, you know, a Galaxy game. I feel like everybody, or not everybody, but all these hero games in this way came from the idea that they thought Avengers was gonna bang, bro. I feel like they thought Avengers was gonna go crazy.
Even Gotham Knight is supposed to have battle pass and DRM stuff, and they actually stripped it away from it from what I saw from like some dev talks. They had to like scale that shit back. Oh shit, they don't fuck with shit like that. So that's why the game kind of feels like.
I think Rocksteady had the Suicide Squad game made because that plot that they got, that don't happen overnight, nigga. They was cooking with that shit. I think they had that, and then execs was like, damn, I see what you're doing, daddy. Better like, what if we just like made that shit like Destiny? Like,
does anyone know how that Avengers game sold?
Horribly.
Like, no. Wait, did it sell bad? I think it just was bad.
No, it bombed horrifically.
Oh, did it? Damn.
That game's player base is way less than they thought. And how long ago did that game come out? Because they already closed the servers down for it, right?
Yeah.
Or they at least announced that they're turning them off?
Yeah, it came out 2-3 years ago now, I think. 3 years ago.
I'm not gonna lie. When I saw Wonder Woman, I saw her like how she operated, I said this should have just been a Wonder Woman game.
Man,
Wonder Woman looks so dope. I'm so mad at this game. I'm so mad at this game.
Okay, speaking of Wonder Woman, apparently, because I saw people were bitching about the Lord of the Rings games that came out recently because Warner Brothers put a patent on the Nemesis system that they use for Shadow of War, which if you've never played it is a sick system. Apparently, they're trying to bring it back for a Wonder Woman game they're working on.
Oh, that would be sick.
I'm gonna take a look. I'm curious. I'm
hyped for that.
Shadow of Mordor was a slept-on game.
It was the second one though. The second one was so cool.
I enjoyed it.
No, I think the Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor games, they had like really cool. They were like really cool and really fun, but they were just kind of like, to me, it was like what would be considered like a popcorn game, like a popcorn movie, or whatever. It was like it's kind of fun, but I don't think it was like anything crazy.
I had a really good, and again, this is back in like 2014 or whatever. I had a really good time with that game. So that's why I guess I say it was slept on, but really I just wasn't really in the sphere to see how well received it was, or it wasn't.
Shadow. I actually, Omega, you're my twin and all that, but I have to vehemently disagree with what you just said. I think Shadow of Mordor in particular is probably one of the best games released in the last 10 years.
That game was amazing.
I need to go back and play that one really badly.
That game is like the
was that the second one or the first one?
No, Shadow of War.
Mordor was the first one.
The second one, yeah. The second one system was so cool, bro. It was perfected. I loved it.
That's bad.
I have not played the second one.
If you're gonna go back and play them, I say play the first one first because the second one is a lot because they expand on the first game by a shit ton.
I was gonna say, have you played it recently? Do you think it aged well? Because that's my only thing. I played
think
it when
the second one did.
That was like almost 10 years ago now.
The second one did.
I played the second one probably a few years ago. Yeah, it did. They did. I think like, because you know how there was that period of time where everybody was like, man, Assassin's Creed games are like really good at their core, but the series is kind of dying. Shadow of Mordor came out around that time for me because I loved Assassin's Creed. And Shadow of Mordor comes out, and that game was literally like everything that I wanted from an Assassin's Creed game, but expanded on. Then the Nemesis system is just chef's kiss.
The Nemesis system, in addition to that cool thing where you can go through and if you stealth, instead of killing guys from stealth, you turn them. So when the fight starts, they're on your team is the coolest.
So cool. No, that game is sick. If you haven't, anybody in chat, if you haven't played that game, please play it.
Yeah.
Real quick, and then when we all go back and play this, because I do genuinely go back and play this, we're all going to go back and play this on our Nintendo Switches, right, fellas?
I knew I made a mistake today.
You funny, bro. Bro, I always forget. I always forget how crazy console conversations can divulge. I've never been the person that can like go in that for longer than 2 minutes, bro. I don't know, bro. It's just
well. To be fair for us, we were actually two different points are being argued today. So I think if
this turned into like the fucking tournament of power argument type shit, or disagreement, if you were. We went many different angles and versions of it, I suppose.
I went that hard for my Switch, and I'm not going to use that bitch for a year either. It's the funny part.
Bro, Dion, like I will fight you in combat, bro.
Before we get too far away from the Avengers,
okay, bet my fault.
Before we get too far away from the Avengers and Rumbleverse for that matter, I do not like how quick games can come out, even big budget games like the Avengers, and they can turn on, like they can be fully online games that they turn off within 2 years.
Yep. That's how I feel about gotcha shit, bro. Like, oh my gosh.
That's another bad thing about this game. Apparently, there's an always online. That's a no go for me.
Yeah, always online means that 70 you paid is gonna mean nothing in 2 years.
People always say like, oh, they could just make it single player, like if that happens, but they never do.
They will not do that. That doesn't get the money.
They also, it's not that easy. They would have single player at the jump if that was the case. They make them always online for a particular reason. Like
y'all might laugh when I say this, but I don't know why they don't take the RuneScape route.
I'm laughing.
And what I mean by that is it's a free game, but why don't they just like have certain parts of the world be paid? Like maybe that's a dated system, but I mean, versus turning the game off altogether.
No, I think it's just greed and laziness, to be honest.
They're trying to make profits,
because like if we being real, 2K should be a free to play game. And I think it'd be the same game, but they said they're gonna charge 70 because they know someone's gonna buy it. I think like that's why.
That shit, yeah.
Well, that for 2K, yes, but I think that's why Suicide Squad has like it's kind of frustrated me a little bit because I'm not trying to be like the fun police or whatever, and I know like okay, true, based, but like with Suicide Squad, I know that if that game was on Game Pass, for example, and I was really fucking bored one day, that game would probably be some mindless game I'd enjoy, right? That for some people is enough to buy it. If and that's the thing, that's okay. I can't say you can't like this thing. That's fine. But I think the amount of people that will pay $70 for just a mildly fun game is exactly why games are gonna keep coming out and being dog shit for the majority.
Are the Anthem servers still on? Sorry to cut you off.
No, they were on for a while. They were on for a while. They're down. They're done now. But they were on for a while.
My favorite gaming memory is playing that game with Af, right, Af?
Which one? Anthem?
Anthem? No, he literally said, "Yo, let me catch up." Never heard from him again.
Okay. Wait. There's a reason why. I play with Kabuki, right? To catch up, right? And I got stuck on the first dungeon. My game kept on crashing over and over and over, bro.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Afro the one who convinced us to all buy Evolve the day before Xenoverse?
No, it wasn't. Nope. I was new in the group. Now I'm mad. I'm gonna lose this whole game for this story, bro. Let me get in front, bro, because I was new. This is my first time meeting Thunder, Rhyme like that, and I'm over here, like, oh my gosh, all these big YouTuber guys, I can learn so much. These are some cool people, and they're just like, hey. Shut your bitch ass up. And they're just like, hey, bro, there's a cool game called Evolve, whatever. Get out. I'm broke as fuck, right? I'm broke as dog fuck. I'm just like, you know what? This is a good time to, really bond with these niggas. So not only am I broke as fuck, it's an aesthetic. Like I had to make a journey on foot to GameStop. Like walking up a hill.
I remember the story.
Yeah, walking up a hill. Like I'm going on a deep trek to get this game because I think it'll be so fun, right? So I come back, get the game, waiting that night. Everybody's streaming. I'm just like, all right, Evolve. Who's ready? I don't remember the order of operations, but TLDR, only 2 people were on the game and everybody else was doing their own thing. We ended up talking, not really playing the game. Never went on it again that night. I'm looking at this $60 game I bought with scrapes. I had nothing. that was my food. And I'm just like, what do I do with this now, bro?
Making that shot in real life every fucking time.
I like to imagine Afro trek through the snow just to get that game.
I'm so sorry you went through that. I'm glad I
learned bro.
Very early on when I got indoctrinated into fucking Squad. It's like if these niggas want me to play a game with them that bad, they will buy it for me. So I did not fall for
that. But that was a new arc. That didn't start happening until like later.
This was like a week before Xenoverse 1 came out, and I was like, dog, no one's gonna play this shit. Do not listen to them.
No, this was the night before Xenoverse 1 came out. Because some of us were trekking through trying to get through the demo. Yeah, it was a nightmare.
Rhyme. You made sense, but friendship spoke louder, bro. I just thought this would be so cool, bro. This would be so cool.
We'll play other games besides Xenoverse 1. It won't change our lives or anything, and then lo and behold.
Yeah. Yeah.
All I'm saying is, if you bought 2K, you played it at least once. W. That's based. That's really
all I'm saying. Is niggas been on 2K consistently 3, 4, 5 times a week at least for several.
But if you niggas were real, you would play Evolve one time, just one, right now. What's up?
I was Evolve to my
back then. I wasn't outside.
Afro,
yet.
you really had a chance to try to convince us on Unite, and you went with the Evolve route.
All right, so hear me out, bro.
Oh, no,
what if we all get Balvin? I didn't finish.
No, is that game shut? No, the game's shut down.
I think it's shut down.
I'm not too sure.
For the meme, consider doing it, but I'm pretty sure it's shut down.
Okay.
No, go ahead. No, Thunder.
I was gonna say, if I may, old head for a minute. That was kind of the point I brought up initially. Is that us boomer gamers here remember a time in the PS2 era where if a game came out, those servers were on for 13 years. They didn't turn those off until the console died. Man, Battlefront 2 was still on for a while. Like.
Did anyone actually play their PS2 online ever?
Yeah. No, I played it once with Final Fantasy 11, and that shit was.
I knew it had the capability, but I didn't know anyone who actually did.
My first PS2 was the fat one. You had to buy the online expansion, and then at my dad's house, he got the slim one that already had the thing in it. But I played American Wasteland online, but we didn't have communication, so we had a 3-way phone call on a landline. That was fucking. That'll date me.
Bro. Can I just say American Wasteland is one of the best Tony Hawk games? I don't care, bro.
Yeah,
like top 2.
American Wasteland was fucking. That was my first like online gaming experience. Was playing with, and then my buddy would play Madden online and shit like that. So we had a couple.
What was my first online gaming experience?
Damn. Wait,
it had to be on the 360.
I remember my computer science lab in high school where we had a substitute teacher. We all downloaded Halo, had like a LAN party. Now that shit was popping, bro.
Hey,
bro, can I say, like, I know this nigga got a bad rap now, but that version of Keemstar, bro, back in the day, bro, that was my childhood. I'll come home, watch some niggas stream Halo 3.
I wouldn't admit that shit, but
but I'm just saying, back in the day, back in the day was fire. Bro, I gotta keep it 100, bro. You can do it too.
You might be a dictator, bro. Back in the day, that was my nigga.
Afro, what was their clan name? What was their clan name? You remember?
You said what?
What was the clan name?
What was the group of the clan name?
I don't remember.
The Federation.
Not quite.
Yeah. Federation asshole gamers. I don't. But they said something else. I don't remember.
No, Afro, you weren't supposed to.
What? I can say that. Federation.
That's not what they called themselves.
I know. I didn't say the other net. But what are you saying stop for? You look up Federation, look up asshole, and look at those separately. But I didn't say the thing. Don't you put that shit on me? Don't you put that shit on me? Stop! I didn't even say it. Who said stop? I'll beat your ass right now.
I said stop, nigga, to save you.
Well, hey, Balvin.
Don't think you're doing anything wrong.
Thank you, Lotus. Thank you, little niggas are extra. But speaking. I forgot the segue. This is your fault, bro. This is your fault, Balvin. This is your fault, bro.
How the fuck is it my fault?
Because you already been over dramatic. Stop! What the fuck is that?
Word.
I'm just kidding, bro. I love you, bro.
Word. Nah, matter of fact.
No, Balvin.
I'll say the full name, actually. You want me to? The full name.
I got. Wait, you say it?
No. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you fell off segueing, bro.
Bro, let me get the segue, bro.
Afro's washed the segues.
Fuck, I can't remember what the segue was, bro.
Washed.
Something, Balvin.
You shouldn't have fucking yelled at me. What?
I'm sorry. Okay, look, no segue.
Him first.
Let me ask a question, bro. Would you, if you were offered a check to get fit for 6 months to do some YouTube boxing, Twitch boxing shit, would you do it?
Yes.
Free.
Absolutely.
Really?
Free.
Okay. Who would you fight?
Oh God.
You can pick.
I don't. Who would I fight?
Come on, you can't say yes without an idea of who you would fight. You can't say anybody.
No,
Come on, pick somebody.
I'm gotta work for free. So I'm blind as tech tips. Light work.
Tips.
I don't know. Let me fight some cornball like Heavenly or some shit.
Light work.
Interesting.
I think I'll fight Mighty Keith, bro. We like similar build, bro. I can take
No,
it.
you are not.
What do you mean?
This nigga in the gym.
Okay, not similar build, legit. But I'm saying if you give me prep time like Batman, we can be. Yo, Dion, shut your bitch. I'll fight Dion, bro. I'll fight Dion, bro.
You don't want that.
I'll fight Dion, bro. I'll beat the fuck out you, bro. In my mind.
You don't want that. I promise.
In my mind.
You're not gonna take it.
This ain't Elden.
Yo, Dion, can I ask you a question? You ever been in a fight before in real life?
Yes.
You win?
Yes.
You capping for the stream, bro. Keep it a buck. keep it a buck, bro.
Have you?
Yo, I feel like
I heard your little story.
Oh no. I never.
Call ever not been in a fight.
I've never been in a fight. at all. Like Dion would beat the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna act like he wouldn't. I'm just simply saying I know somebody that can beat his ass. All right.
No, hold on, Afro.
Bro, it's gonna be crazy. Nah, because this is what happened. Me and Afro would talk shit back and forth, and then when the day finally comes, I'm gonna show up and it's some other nigga. I'm gonna be like, "Who is this?" We're just gonna be in the
years ago,
with his arms crossed.
What were you saying, Thunder?
Told me one time that if he fought, he would like use his feet. He'd be like,
I would do, bro, whatever the cost, bro. Like I feel like I got a reputation, I got something to lose. I'm just not on that ground, bro. I'm gonna look crazy, but I'm gonna look crazy with a W, bro.
Wait, all right. So if you are in a boxing ring, you call out Dion for boxing?
Would I call out Dion for boxing?
Yeah.
I feel like I know Dion too well. Like if I were to legit do a YouTube boxing thing, like yeah, I would have to not know them like that, so I can like, you know what I'm saying, be like fuck you and make it entertaining when we do shit.
You don't want to embarrass your boy. Gotcha.
Yeah, bro.
No, wait.
Nah. You know what? I will call out Dion. And then we're gonna have our like, you know, the what do you call that? The face off shit where you talk before you do it. I'm just gonna bring a steak and just eat that shit while he talking, bro. Now will he beat my ass? Sure, but that's gonna be a fire bop off, bro. I don't care. A lot of vegans probably hate me for that, but I don't care, bro.
All right, Omega, who you fighting, bro?
I can't say on stream. There's a lot of niggas I would fight, bro. I'm not gonna say it on
bro, just pick one.
Nah, I'm not.
He's gonna fight Daredevil.
We'll pick one that doesn't have lore to it. Like it don't got to be that deep.
Okay, so no lore. Okay.
Yeah.
I started thinking of
you over here balling your fists is like there's so many niggas.
Omega versus Adin Ross.
Yeah, like
that's that. I think Omega and I share a similar problem. I got too many ops. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, there's nobody that like I legit hate, but there's niggas I would definitely fight given the opportunity. But
I mean, yeah, I don't got beef with anybody, but it's a couple niggas I get in the ring with.
Circle back to me, bro. I don't know.
All right, bet.
Come back to me because I don't got nobody. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you throw me your name and I'll entertain it if you got a name for me. But
well, I feel like I don't know your ops, so I don't want to put you in a situation.
Doesn't matter. If I won't. I
know your ops.
All right, go Thunder. I know your ops.
I know your ops.
Go Thunder. You got
I
it.
know your ops. It don't got to be one of my ops. I'm just saying I don't want to get anybody in trouble. But you can say any name. Say any name.
You know who Vocal Pineapple is?
What up, dog?
Fabian?
Right.
You don't make a fun
I'm asking. He said throw a name.
Nah, I'm not. No problem. I just thought it was funny. Of all names, you just drew Fabian out of my
that is really funny, actually, of all people.
Bro, so you pussy? Are you pussy?
All right, don't do that. Don't do that.
All right. What is it then? What's up?
Now you're gonna have to make him say he beat Fabian ass.
Yeah. Or what?
I'd whoop Fabian's ass. Is that what you want to hear? Shit.
Yeah, that was it. Yo, Fabian. Okay. Fabian's in my chat right now. You heard that?
Okay.
You gonna let him say that?
Yo, you're insane.
You gonna let him get it?
You're so insane. You could have picked anybody. You picked someone else.
I know this nigga was the instigator at the lunch table.
Bro, yes. If instigating was a sport, bro, I'll be MVP.
Bro, shout out to
I never got in a fight growing up, but I have instigated 3 amazing opportunities to just really sit back and just observe.
You're gonna say you instigated 3 amazing fights.
Shout out to Fabian.
No. Like I feel like there were better fights, but like it's the fact that I think my biggest W, right? There were 2 niggas in my area where I lived. One named I'm going to name one of them TJ, and the other one's name's Buddha, right? And that was his actual nickname. His actual nickname was Buddha, but the other dude, that was his real name. So I subbed one for the other. Anyways, so TJ and Buddha, they were cool to a degree, and then we were playing Fight Night Round 3, right? And this is in my room, and TJ kept on having to get up too much to go do some shit, whatever. Every time TJ left, I'm like, hey, yo, Buddha, like, buddy has been saying you free and shit, you ass at this game, whatever. He's like, I'm not ass, bro. It's just sat in the 3rd. So then Buddha would leave, and I'll be like, hey, yo, TJ, bro. Like Buddha is saying you kind of stupid for saying that he was ass at the game. He said I'm stupid, It was a few of that two times, and they started arguing about it, like on some telephone with what I was saying to one and the other, and they just started fighting in my room, bro. I just sat back and was just chilling, bro. It was great.
You're literally the RDC skit.
I was 10. That doesn't matter.
I
I was too young.
I know who I would box.
Who? Oh, shit! Oh shit! Yeah. Who would you box?
Kanye West.
What?
All right.
It's gonna look like Naruto versus Sasuke. Come back to the village.
I was thinking more Obi-Wan Anakin. Nigga, like
break both your arms.
That's
your
funny
legs.
as shit. Think it's like Kanye West. Known Twitch streamer. Kanye West. Wait, Thunder, did you have something for me?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. So over under, we got Balvin versus BB Smalls.
Oh my fucking gosh!
You have Balvin beating up on women? Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is kind of wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I opt out.
Damn.
I opt out.
BB's your
You can't
ops?
say that. I suggested the fight.
No, I opt out of the question, bro.
you upping out of your ops? That's crazy.
Hey, for everyone
Wait.
live right now, BB Smalls is not my op. Just want to
Okay.
make
wait, Moon, you didn't pick one, bro. Like
I said Linus Tech Tips.
bro, for real. Like Linus not your build, bro. That's not fair.
I don't know that.
be
You
your
ever met
bill?
Linus?
Right?
Bro, but
I a little bit.
bro, I've seen Moon streams and I've seen Linus's streams. One nigga look beastly and the other look like he upgrades computers, bro. What you want?
He living a lot of the 4090s. He be getting the weight up. What you mean?
Some of them GPUs kind of heavy.
What the fuck you think? You didn't think a bitch press a GPU before you put it in the shit, bro? No.
Just to circle back, I think after 12 shots apiece, BB Smalls could sleep half the people in this call. I will say that woman
Okay.
can drink.
You said BB with prep
Unironically,
time
that
is
woman
crazy.
can drink and still go. Anyway,
Well, I don't have
Afro,
a
who you fighting, bro?
I said Mighty Keith because like that's my boy, but that's the only person I could like picture because we got like a similar thing. Like I could get to where Mighty Keith is at, bro, if I had prep time. You feel me?
Okay. I see that.
Okay.
Time.
Prep time, like be like Batman. Okay.
And Balvin.
Yo, you gonna fight Balvin?
What's up?
I don't like what you said right there. So yeah, throw him in there.
Yo, nah, fuck you up, Afro.
Bro, have you been in a fight before?
Yeah. No,
Oh my
bruh.
God.
No,
Have you been?
no,
I
bruh.
gotta test the room, bro. I gotta see.
Bruh. No, bro. My name is Calvin, bro.
Yo.
I never squabbled before, dog. Yes, I've been in plenty of fights, Afro.
I don't know what to believe now. You hit me with two different answers, and I don't know what's the joke and what's real, bro.
No, I don't know. I don't know if anybody else can do this, but I feel like I can sense if somebody can like fight. I can sense like I have to meet them in person first.
okay, Goku.
I met.
You read my power level,
Bro, Dion, that did sound mad.
Did you read my power level?
Tell me I'm lying. Listen. Every guy. Like if you just run it, I don't know if you've seen those TikToks where like they walk by each other and like they're like, hey, and then and then in their head they're like, I could beat this nigga's ass.
No, I don't suffer from toxic masculinity, so I actually never think
Shut
that.
the fuck up.
I'd like to say I do suffer from that, and I do that as well. Yes.
Anyway, it was just one of those things, and I was like, man, Balvin, I could tell Balvin got paused.
Bro, what are you talking about?
You get advice from Afro?
Unnecessary glazing.
You thought Afro was an approachable dude?
Okay, I don't.
I say all that.
Like, I think we've all done that at some point. But what's more common for me is like with people I fuck with. Like,
I can
if I
sense
were to
it,
ever
bro.
get jumped, is this nigga gonna have my back? Like, is this
Well,
nigga gonna
okay,
jump in or is
okay.
he gonna leave me?
Okay. Now, to be fair, it's not gonna look pretty, but if a nigga ever gets jumped, bro, like you just gonna have to not judge me for my performance, but I will swing, bro. I will swing.
Judge me for my
Bro, I'm a do the best I can with the ligaments I got, bro. But there was a situation one time where I realized I was about it with the same person I mentioned in the story, Buddha. I was walking with him to this corner store, and his ops pulled up, and he was like, "Bro, they go." Yeah. He was like, they gonna jump me. And when he said they were gonna jump me, I got mad hearing that these niggas who I'm visibly seeing are gonna fight him, bro. So I stopped moving. He said, what are you doing? Keep on walking. I'm like, oh, I thought we're gonna fight. I was ready to fight right now.
Most of my fights I've jumped in because of like my niggas like yo get ready.
It's some niggas who's gonna watch. It's some niggas who's gonna run. It's some niggas who's gonna jump in. It's some niggas who's gonna try to break it up. A nigga getting jumped, I'm probably gonna jump in. It's not gonna be out of me breaking shit up. I'm gonna throw blow.
For example,
if one of my homies break up me in a fight, if it got to that point, I don't know if I'd be able to not swing at my friend. Cause like for me, how I look at it is like, what are you doing? Like what are you doing right now? Grabbing me away, bro.
You have to be on like the up and up before the breakup. You can't just get like snuffed to the floor. All right, break it. You don't know, nigga, what you doing?
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah,
bro.
no.
All I'm saying is
right now, and obviously, knock on wood, this doesn't happen. But if any of y'all happen to get jumped, you can count on me. I'm gonna be in that bitch. I'm gonna be in.
I will agree with your census shit because I like with hanging out with, I think it was you and Lotus. We had like moments where I realized, Lotus, I know for a fact would swing if need be, because I'm not gonna say the full story, but I told this.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I told this nigga there was a dude. I told him the whole story, so it's more to it than this, but I'm simplifying it. There was a dude who kept on trying to see me at this convention. On bullshit, like you know when it's not ops, but it's like someone trying to be fake and like push friendship for like a business opportunity or just some other goofy shit, right?
Anime ops,
sure, anime ops, right? So I told Lotus like just the brief synopsis of it. So dude met up we're at a convention, we're upstairs, and the dude caught me up there, and he was just like, "Hey, can I talk to you real quick, Afro?" I'm like, "Give me a second, bro." And then he was trying to be friendly with everybody else around. He was like, "Oh, what's up, you're Lotus?" Da da da. He went to shake Lotus's hand. Lotus looked this nigga top to bottom and just didn't shake his hand. He just stared at him, bro. I think so, bro.
I think I remember this.
Yes, bro. Yo, W Man's in the chat, bro.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, W fucking Man's in the chat. That's when I realized, yo, Lotus my fucking dude, bro. Lotus my fucking guy. Like, holy shit.
W Man's.
I feel like it's important to know who not to mess with. Like, people are laughing at my scouter shit, but you gotta have especially, I don't know how you guys' high schools were, but like my high school, like there was definitely people who like genuinely had like guns and shit like that, and like you had to know not to like fuck with those people, and like then there's people could fight, and then some people you haven't seen it, but you just got a feeling. You just got to be wary.
Yeah,
I don't think that's too crazy to fucking.
I was cool with a lot of street niggas, but I also knew like the niggas that I wasn't cool with that I shouldn't, Yeah,
you
gotta do your research. You gotta scout out a little bit.
For any of the Beam fans watching at home wondering how our 2K session is going, we are getting smoked.
Only for the third game in a row, though.
Okay, those first two games, though, we were against the super sweaty tryhards who have never seen areolas a day in their life.
Facts.
They thought they were me.
This game, I don't really know what happened, but that last game were pro-am rejects.
You know what we should do next, Beam? Like, we should do like a team thing with Unite, because we have enough people.
I'd like to proudly announce I will not be here next week.
I retire.
I will not be on the next Beam struggle.
Unlike Shot and Dion, I don't use my Switch ever, so like I'm not playing that.
One of the last times I really.
Why don't we bring back Smash?
I'll play Smash.
I feel like boot up Smash.
Okay.
I will not be here.
Now, okay, but Lotus, remember?
Wait, hold up. Are we all playing Street Fighter 6 though?
Oh, I'm playing.
Yeah, we are going to play Street Fighter 6.
Street Fighter. When does that come out?
4 months.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's play Smash.
but we could have like a template until Street Fighter 6, bro. Like Lotus, you remember a long time ago we did that Smash League thing, bro? We played and we had the thing on the stream.
I wasn't part of that.
But you can be this time.
Bro. Smash is a horrible game. That game is not fun to play, and it has the worst online of any game I've ever played. I'm not interested. I'm sorry.
Damn, based.
You don't have to say it so mean, bro. Like fuck.
Why are you so soft,
bro? I just have a heart, bro. It's just
we can play Street Fighter.
Bro, what do you want from me, Mo? You want me to yell at my chat too? You want me to shoot niggas and give them a gun to ban each other?
Gusto.
Want me to show some gusto?
Like
all right.
Any game we
show me how.
There's
right now.
There's gonna be at least one person who doesn't want to rock with that game. Like I know Moon hates Mario Kart.
Listen.
What about Street Fighter 5?
Listen, Nintendo finesse me. Listen, I'm in Nintendo finesse me. I'm not gonna let them finesse me twice.
Marvel 3, bro.
I'll hop on Marvel 3 too.
I will get
on Marvel would be cool until a nigga doesn't put me down the ground. Then I'm out.
You know it's gonna happen.
How to play, so
we all suck, nigga.
Okay, but no. I said it would be cool until a nigga doesn't put me on the ground. So when we're all like getting into it, intermediate, novice, let's go. I'm down. But the minute we get to a point where Lotus or whoever the fuck is juggling my ass, I'm not on the ground, I'm out.
just learn, bro.
Yeah, good.
All right. So Marvel's Capcom 3. Are we putting the stamp on it? What's up?
It's Marvel.
I'm down.
I have to do it.
I'm in.
I also have it on PC.
All right. Now my question is, when do you want to do it? We can do it like in replace of the Beam. We do. Yo, what the fuck? Why not?
Shit, I'm ass.
You not hear us like all ass? Like, come on, bro. Come on, Dion.
Bro, we all asked about Smash too, but one person said no, so we switch it up. I'm the one person who's saying no on this one. I mean, y'all can go ahead.
All right. I'll give a recommendation. How about we find someone we can all get onto, bro?
That's
what I'm trying to find.
Okay, let's go.
with our group, we all have like. There's gonna be at least one person who's just like, ooh, fuck that game.
Because Naruto Storm Connections is coming back. We should all.
I will not be there.
I'm in there.
I will not.
Omega. No. Refuge in the truth, my boy. Refuge in the truth.
Shit, if y'all gonna do that, I'll narrate it. I can't.
I will not be there.
Lotus, I know you didn't say no, bro.
I said I'm in there.
Oh, okay, but I couldn't tell. I heard so many no's. I had to just make sure, bro. I had to make sure.
I will not be there.
All right, Balvin, you won't be there. So what then?
I already gave mine.
What was yours?
Street Fighter 5.
It's 5?
I'm here for 6 though.
Yeah, I'm here for 6 too.
All right, I gave mine.
Just play Dragon Ball Fighters.
Dragon Ball Fighters. Anyways, thank you for coming to the beat. No, I'm kidding.
You want to talk about Storm Connections before you go? Since you already brought it up.
What do you? I don't want the copium. I wasted my copium on something else earlier, bro.
Where has it right now?
All right. You Gusto, right? Look. Can I speak? That's how
you do that.
Naruto. So during the last PlayStation Direct, we had a lot of amazing games announced. We had a lot of amazing games. What's funny? You want me to say? You want me to speak? You want me to speak?
You should have stopped talking, bro. I wouldn't have laughed if you didn't.
No. Can I finish?
Cook, bro.
Are you gonna let me cook?
Cook, bro.
All right.
Cook, bro.
Raise that voice.
I'm cooking. I'm sorry, bro. I'm Gusto. Moon said to do it, bro. All right, I'm cooking. So
get active.
In the last state of play, okay.
I'm not gonna lie, it's looking bad.
Come on, bro.
In the last,
you want a box?
In the last state of play. Hold on. In the last state of play, all right. We had.
Let him talk.
Moon! You told me, Gusto, to set me up. You bitch! You do it! Show me what it looks. Who is it?
You failed the test!
Who is it? Yo.
Nah, bro, who did that, bro?
I can't even. Yo, Balvin, is that you? Balvin.
No, that's Balvin for sure.
Yo.
Who did that, bro?
Yo.
That was fucked up.
That was fucked up. That was fucked up, bro. Yo, fuck Street Fighter 5, bro. Now I'm pissed.
I don't even like that game.
But you recommended it, so fuck that game.
Nobody else had any idea.
Tell me something else you like so I can say fuck that too. Go.
Afro Senju.
Yes.
Afro Senju. I like Afro Senju. Now what?
Damn it. Well, look, you know what Afro Senju likes? Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. You know what we got the last PlayStation State of Play? We got... Bro, please.
I'm sorry.
You fucking me, man. Damn.
I wish, bro.
All right.
Go ahead, bro.
I got a text message. Fuck you. All right.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Collection.
That shit never came out.
What's the point, bro? Go on.
No, I was waiting on your point. It never came out. Anyway, I'm leaving. Y'all be easy. It was fun.
Dion, before you go, can you tell that story about the dog?
I saved the dog's life.
Yo, word on the block, Dion saw a dog that was handicapped, and he drove off and laughed at the dog in the head.
Actually,
like 50 Cent.
I actually saved the dog's life.
How'd you do it?
I found a dog that got hit by a car, bro, and then I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this dog? I couldn't tell. And then I got out of my car, investigated. He couldn't move his lower body. Picked him up. I put him in. Well, these other people came driving by that were in the neighborhood. They were like, what the fuck, too? And then long story short, the dog got transported to a vet, and actually I don't know if I saved it. They might have put him down, but anyway, I hope I saved it.
Whoa! You could have said that.
Wait. When you were trying to pick the dog up,
the neighbors did the rest, bro.
Bro, what the fuck?
Last of Us 1.
Wait. When you try to pick the dog up, did it try to bite you? Because like it was hurt?
No, I approached it really slowly. It could sense that I don't eat animals. Anyway, so I approached it kind of like Snow White, and I just kind of have like this allure, like pheromones or whatever. So it just knew that I was a good person.
The dog
anyway, we got a blanket on it. I picked it up, and yeah. No, I think it was really old already anyway. But I was worried it would buy me. I was worried. Yeah, that's why I think they might have. But yeah, I wasn't sure.
Okay, if we're being real, that's still better than leaving the dog there by a landslide. So
yeah, I know it was it was on the cold concrete, and again, like where I live, I don't know how the weather is where you guys are at, but Colorado is not super fucking hot right now.
Yeah.
And it was first thing in the morning, so I don't know how long he had been out, like just laying there on the concrete. So I was like, I gotta do something. But like all the vets were closed because it was Sunday or whatever.
So you nursed it back up.